Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball, you goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap with it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fan before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan, tone mob, a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops, I get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try to see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah. Tapped in to another live Tuesday edition of the Wave
Game up, baby.
Let's go. Gotta love
In the
that
motherfucking
energy.
building,
Top of the
man.
morning, fellas.
Top of the morning, man.
Top of the morning, fellas.
We got Gang Green in the building. We got the Ear to the Streets in the building. We got Mr. Bogart Scott Free in the motherfucking building, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We keeping this bitch lit, man. 100%.
Hey Bones, he get mad that we don't be shouting him out, bro.
Well, see, Bones is finally a part of the crew because he finally got his fucking hat on. That's why.
That is true, huh?
Everything. I just noticed that.
You got the Croc Hunter hat on.
Yeah, I just noticed that, man. He's part of the crew. He got a hat on now.
Come on, man. What's going on?
Wow, you're finally getting him some appeal.
There you go. You know what?
Apparel.
You know what? He'll figure it out. I forgot he doesn't have ears, so he can't put stunners on him, and
Well, you can't take mine.
the hat just won't go.
Oh, you know what? I got an idea for you. So where we from, we wear stunners without the lenses, right?
Yeah.
But what if Bones can wear stunners without the ear, the side piece, and just let it sit on his nose?
We call those the Morpheus's.
There it is. There.
He's all back to Morpheus.
my.
See what I'm talking about?
Come on now.
You can only wear those in the Matrix, but we are in the Matrix.
Come on now. Get your motherfucking Bogey Matrix in Bogey in the Matrix t-shirt at none other than neonpeacockmerch.com. Come on now.
Shout out to our sponsor, neonpeacockmerch.com. We got another sale coming at you very soon, so you definitely want to go sign up. And, man, you don't even have to wait for a sale, man. We still got good deals on all the fly drip. Man, check out neonpeacockmerch.com.
Let's run it real fast, y'all.
Yeah, let's run that thing.
Come on now. Get your motherfucking Bogey Matrix in Bogey in the Matrix t-shirt at none other than neonpeacockmerch.com. Come on now.
Come on now. Get your motherfucking Bogey Matrix in Bogey in the Matrix t-shirt at none other than neonpeacockmerch.com. Let's run that thing.
Gang in the motherfucking building, man. NeonPeacockMerch.com, 100%, man.
Yeah, man. Pull up, man. Get you some GWN. Get you some NWO inspired GWN gear. Get you some Simpsons inspired GWN drip. And then we just got we got the full NBA Jam NFL line.
He's on fire.
I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but you know what I'm saying? The fat head joints, man. This shit hard. If you got a favorite NFL team, we got an NBA Jam inspired style t-shirt with the big head wool wops. This shit's fly. Shout out to our man, the Neon Peacock.
Come on now.
Yeah. Salute to the greatest. We got a man of different traits. He's got the videography and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's got the graphics. What? Videography? What? He'll pick up a pencil and do something too. What?
Come on now. Hey, not only than that, man, he's a hell of a motherfucker too, man. 100%, man. One of the best there is, man. 100%, bro. Straight damn good guy, man. 100%.
Yeah, on top of that, he's just a hell of a dude.
Facts, bro. Oh my!
I'll be getting my lightning lad for the Brazil game.
Let's get it. In my new video that I'm writing out the script in, lad is featured in this video, big bro.
Nice. And that was a dope video, JD. I watched that this morning.
I appreciate you, big bro. Good looking, man.
Go back and leave a comment on that joint.
I'm trying to stay consistent.
I left one this morning.
Oh my mama, good looking, big bro. I'm gonna go over there and go pull that shit up. 100%. We trying to push this motherfucking Gen Wealth shit up the hill, man. 100%. We are taking over these YouTube fantasy football streets, and we can't do it without all 1,200 motherfuckers in this chat. So salute to all 1,200 of y'all, man.
12 billion people around.
Make sure to check us out tomorrow night.
Oh man, hey, tell them about it, Lee.
We got playmakers for a new season coming back tomorrow. Let's go.
My goodness, we are turned up, bro. 100%. Tomorrow is the reveal of the schedule release. We're not going to talk too much about it because Lee going to get into it. But make sure y'all pull up on us tomorrow night, 4 or 5 p.m. West Coast time. Y'all can do the math somewhere else, wherever the fuck you at. And shout out to wherever the fuck you at 100% because y'all hometown is my hometown. 100%. You know what I mean? Mi casa, su casa. My house is a whole house. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that's a little way first, but you know what I mean? That might be too explicit for this family show right here.
I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe.
Come on now.
Because I told you so.
Facts. Oh, Baba. Hey, we got AKA He's on Fire in the building this morning. We got Brandon in the building.
What's happening, Brandon?
What up, Brandon?
He said NBA draft is rigged as fuck.
For real.
We got Big Bro Bakes a lot in the building.
What's up, Big Bakes?
King D in the house.
LBC stand up. Bakersfield
gang.
stand up, man. SoCal in this thing.
We got the Bears bruising the bros, Mr. Fantasy Fornicator in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, he fucking the game up, man. Shout out to Smoking Jay.
Come on now. Bear down.
Northside, baby.
Bear down, baby.
Bear down.
We got none other than the Cricket Commissioner building. Top of the morning, big bro.
Bear down to the commish.
Yeah, man.
Come
Shout
on
out
now.
to the Cricket Commissioner, man. Chicago Clubhouse Network, man.
Chicago's in the house.
We got Albert in the building, y'all.
What's up, Albert?
Top of the morning, big bro. Crook said, Guccini, you man, you're not playing about taking defensive players, and I'm on the clock. Yeah. Well, if you notice, I didn't take my first defensive player till round 18. Oh my mama. I went all
And that's
offense.
when you decided to start sniping Bogart.
Well, you gotta learn sometime. You gotta take from the kids.
Gotta capitalize on that period. That's one thing we do on this channel is talk fantasy football. This is our primary target audience. Is
Facts.
man, when you're doing these startups, I would facilitate the holding off the defensive player as long as the draft
Possible.
Yeah.
And I got great value too, big bro. 18th. I went 4 straight linebackers and Lloyd, Martin, Stutman, and I can't think of the other one. And then I took the safety from Baltimore, the rookie.
I like
So
that
I've been going
Stutman
all
pick a
young
lot.
players except for Devin Lloyd on my defense. On my mama, that was my
Nice.
whole strategy coming into this day. I'm gonna load up on offensive players, and I'm gonna just take damn near first and second year players on defense.
On defense too.
Yes.
I feel dirty. I just drafted the oldest player on my team.
Yeah.
As
What,
long as
is
he
he
doesn't do
27?
you dirty, you're all set.
His name is Evan Ingram. It's a high possibility.
Well, that's it.
My whole team is all like, I do have some third. I guess Dorian Williams is
We
a
call
third-year
those guys
guy, and like
captains.
Jordan Mason's like 25. And like,
If there was a different thing that I think we could get away with is having like an individual captain, and then when the individual captain does well, you can add like a percentage, a small percentage,
like
to the rest of
DFS
your
do,
team.
like when you do
That gives you like, oh, your
showdowns.
captain won his game or something. It'd be something that would be fun to look at.
oh, okay, like nothing that actually has anything to do with scoring, but like,
No, just like
yeah,
a bonus
where
in
we get
general.
like,
Oh, a 40-yard touchdown is way more better than a 39-yard touchdown.
Come on now, we need them bonus points,
yeah,
man.
bonus, baby.
So if we got like a way to incorporate like a veteran that does like have some sort of captain value, I don't know how we determine that. Like a Phillip Rivers of their like team,
I mean,
some fool
you know,
that
like for example,
like a
JOK,
Burrow,
he
maybe.
just got shelved for the entire year, probably his career. I almost want to draft him with my last pick for locker room morale. I love JOK. I hope you'll be A-OK, JOK.
I don't know
One
why,
day.
but Burrow would have been a good player at that version. When you think about it, he'd be the captain losing.
I've seen Baker like, remember when he was with the Rams and he tried to bring back headbutting everybody after a good play. He scores a touchdown. Yeah, he was wailing fools.
Hey.
Down by the jersey. Yeah.
Hey, what's the quarterback that got concussed headbutting when he scored the touchdown? And they have the padding on the walls. It was a quarterback.
shoot.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that, but I can't think of the name.
I can't
I
remember.
remember
his name
Antonio
either, bro.
Brown jumping right into it into the pole covered by the padding underneath the uprights. There's that pole.
Oh,
that
yeah,
holds
yeah.
it up. So this motherfucker ran. He's running to score. He said he was gonna jump to like push against it and do a backflip, but his legs hit it and just it split him. It's what do they call it when you're skating and you get the rail? What do they call it, kiddo?
When you're what? Scanning?
When you're skating and you say you're trying to hit a 50-50 grind or some kind of board slide and you end up hitting your balls on the rail. Was that? He hit one of those, but on the rail, it was a horizontal pole. So he goes to jump to push off of it, but his legs
One
hit
of
it,
them
and it
could
just
be like a
splits him.
pogo stick, like I guess.
Oh, I've heard of a pogo stick before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
similar to a pogo stick, only yeah.
yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I guess I wasn't accurately depicting the visual.
The fucking pogo stick.
I don't know if there is this like old school skate move where you do like hold on to the
Half cap.
trucks and then you just like jump up and down on your board like a lame ass trick, but there is like a old school. It's hard to do, I guess. I don't fuck around with tricks like that,
See,
but
back in the days, you used to
They
not be able
do.
to fuck with skaters, bro. Like you think they're all there's
You
some
can't
kids,
touch
like,
the floor
That's
ever.
how
That's
them.
really
They'll beat
that's
you up
the
with
main-
the skates, with the motherfucking trucks on them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's kind of one of those things.
I've seen
where it's like,
kids. I've seen that movie.
if you compare like a modern skateboarder and the tricks that they do, they're not anything like the 50s and 60s whenever skateboarding was starting to take
In the
off.
50s and 60s, they'll have a motherfucker. He
They
doing a
legit was
handstand
just
on
like
the board while
2
it's
feet up
moving. Like
around.
that was like
Yeah.
fancy with that back then.
And then they'll spin around on their back trucks like
Yeah,
I don't know, a figure
with
skater
the
would.
manual for hella
I
long.
don't know, I guess that's how to describe it. I don't know.
Foods that used the manual for hella long was crazy. I used to know that.
I don't know who holds the man record. That's a good question.
I grew up.
Big
I grew
Bro
up around
Crooked
some
said he
skaters.
got his shirt yesterday, man.
Nice.
Let's go, Crook. Hey,
Brandon
Crook,
said
you-
his Chiefs Chargers confirmed in
It's
Brazil.
confirmed. It just hasn't been formally announced.
Spurs 2026 champs. And that's Alan. We got big bro Alan Karaoke in the building. What's up, big bro?
What's happening? Put it in the chat, Alan Karaoke. What is the #1 karaoke jam that you go to when you're in the gritty battlefield of karaoke?
She bang, she bang, she bang, she bang. Come
Okay,
on, now, y'all. Oh man, y'all might not know that.
I like crowd control stuff. I might do like some Hotel California. Or big fan of Hall & Oates jams. You know what I mean? Give me
Hall & Oates go crazy.
Give me Can't Go For That. We're in that thing.
Can't go for that. Can't go for that.
Do almost anything.
Here we go right here, y'all. I got something for y'all. We're gonna get into the news right after this. This is the best karaoke song ever.
It's kind of odd, like why I chose to even audition the first.
Yo, that's Bogey.
And I put every bit of energy into it.
Here's your last name.
Hung, H-U-N-G.
Bogey at 18 years old, bro.
Listen, man, you found the video.
No, I don't. I'm the only child.
The only child.
Days in a row. Ticking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. Talk to me. Tell me your sign. You're switching sides like a Gemini. You're playing games and now you're hitting my heart like a drum.
Bogey,
yeah, baby. Well, if lady luck gets on my side, we're gonna rock this town alive. I'll let her rock me up till she knocks me out. She walks like she talks and she talks like she walks. She bangs, she bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves, she moves.
Wow.
Shit. Oh,
that's Bogey Jr.
Hey, that's the most karaoke song there is, bro.
He definitely didn't go to Hollywood. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't know what was going on until the very end when he drops the hook. I'm like, oh, that's what he's singing.
So tone deaf.
I remember that in real time from what's the name of that show?
Idol.
It's not
American Idol.
Idol. Oh my mama, American Idol. I was gonna say America's Got Talent.
I don't know how the hell that thing stays on TV.
Oh my mama.
Because of
Simon on a different show. He ain't on
he's on yeah, he's on something different now.
American Got Talent or something.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
he's made his money.
Yeah, for sure. He's doing his thing. Bakesalot said, "Let's get that deal done, JJ." Lee, I'm your huckleberry.
Well, he's coming at me hard for JJ. Pause.
Lee. So
Alan said,
he's talking about Lee. What's going on? You ain't trying to make a deal with him?
Whoa! I'm not in a dealing mood for JJ McCarthy.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not giving up a quarterback that I think is going to have a good ass. Unless Banks is going to pay up the Piper. Come on, let's go.
Pay the Piper. At least you're not the. Hey, Lee. At least you're not the Pied Piper.
Yeah, or the Pipey.
Well, I kind of
know who the Pied Piper is. So
the
it's
Piper,
okay.
not the Pipey.
I kind of quit the sugar, so I'm a little low key now.
Hey, Alan said depends on where I'm at and what everyone else likes. Brandon said good. That means no international games for the Texans. Texans going to LA twice. Oh
no,
wow!
I'll whip off all of the international games. Pause.
And then Alan said if I'm in the hood and people are liking rap and R&B, it's a lot of 90s rap. All About the Benjamin is a fan favorite because all I do is the rappers with the different voices. Forgot About Dre and Jump. Rest in peace to one of the crisscrosses, man. 100%.
Because it's the Miggity Mac Daddy.
Come on now.
That was some good shit back in the day.
Davis.
Hey, Lee used to come through with the clothes backwards, huh, Lee?
Come on now, that's that shit.
Hey, Lee wasn't playing.
Look, see, like, you gotta understand.
Lee, Lee changed the game. He grew a mustache on the back of his head.
So look, Lee is from where it all started, though. If you a hip hop fan, New Edition from Boston.
Boston, yeah, that was
New Edition fan. 100%.
That was Bobby Brown.
You know Roddy, Bobby, Ricky, and or Mike.
Boston, bro.
Bell Biv DeVoe. Oh yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Come on now, you know that's my era. Oh my
Yeah,
mom.
that was me.
East Coast family.
I grew up to that kind of shit.
Come on, trust me, I know. Brandon said someone needs to make a AI version of Bill Belichick singing that song. So our dog Minnesota Den, he the one that be finding them AI shits, bro. They probably got someone. Oh, everything.
AI Sam Darnold is the GOAT.
Come on now.
Real Sam Darnold.
Damn, hey, let's go to the streets.
And then Alan said, if it's more of a Caucasian crowd, I do a lot of Pearl Jam, Green Day, Weezer, Oasis, Counting Crows. I kill the freshman by the bird. Oh,
I would totally do Buddy Holly.
A lot of the Killers.
Always dissing my girl.
Puff and the Locks then switch to my girly voice and do the Kim vocal. People go crazy because we talk about
going heads on the beat, huh?
Hey, Alan on fire right now, bro. Oh my mama. Since Alan got us on fire,
the crowd probably goes crazy when he switches.
Now that since Alan got this bitch on fire, we finna take it to the streets, man.
Good morning, happy Tuesday.
Top of it, big bro.
He was about to explode
tomorrow. We got a schedule release tomorrow, but I got about 12 games that already been released.
You've been in the streets.
I'm always in the streets. Oh, pause.
Lay it on me, ear, pause.
Yep. Well, as we all know, we got the Chargers and the Chiefs in Brazil.
What?
We have the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles kicking off week 1.
What? I love how he goes dyslexic on it. He starts with his Chargers game first.
Well, that's the first game of the season.
It's the Cowboys Eagles.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Thursday night football is the Chargers, and then Friday. Yeah, Thursday's the Cowboys, and then the Chargers. My bad. Then we have week 4. We got the Vikings and the Steelers in Dublin.
Oh, we're firing up some bagpipes.
Yo. Then we have week 5. The Vikings and the Browns.
Go back to the Ireland game, bro.
Huh?
Who was that in the Ireland game?
The Vikings and the Steelers, and then the Vikings are going to do back-to-back weeks for the first time in history going overseas. They're going to then place the Vikings and the Browns in London.
Oh, so they staying in the UK? Or are they staying in Europe for that time?
Well, they'll be in Dublin for week 4, and then week 5 in London. They only got to cross the pond.
Yeah, so they got to stay out there then.
Yeah, they'll be staying there for. They got a nice vacation.
Weeks. Because like the motherfuckers that be calling them games, especially like the NFL Network, their people, they stay out there.
Oh yeah, they'll be staying out there for a while. They'll be there for about a whole month. Then you got the Broncos versus
I heard the fried chicken out there.
Week 6. Broncos versus Jets for Gangrene on week 6 in London. You got the Rams versus the Jaguars week 7 London. And we got the Falcons and Colts week 10 in Germany. And we get the Eagles and the Packers week 10 on Monday Night Football.
Where is that? Oh, they just gave us that one. Okay.
Commanders versus the Dolphins is the Spain game, week 11.
Cool.
11 is that the latest international?
Look at that sophomore class. They're putting them all across seas. Then
you have class. Bears and the Eagles week 13, Black Friday.
What?
Packers, Bears, week 16. They have a doubleheader. Packers, Bears, Eagles, Commanders, week 16. And then you got the Broncos and the Chiefs, week 17 on Christmas night.
Cool. Look at Bo Nix. He's getting in the primetime mix a lot.
Hey, so they revealed the whole international schedule.
Yeah. International schedule's been revealed, correct.
So except for that, they gave us a few games like the opener. They gave us 2 Eagles games that are just, but they're in America.
And we get the first Spain game and we get the first Ireland game.
This is the first Ireland game, correct? Yeah.
Hey, bro, everybody's fighting in that crowd.
Ain't there a game in Spain?
Yes, there is. That's going to be Washington versus Miami. Okay,
yeah, wow. So we in 2 countries we ain't been before.
Oh wow. Quentin Ewers is going to get his first start in Spain, huh?
No way. He's worse than Pickett.
Tua's not gonna make it.
Fuck, bruh. Hall of Fame game is Chargers versus Vikings.
No, it's the Chargers versus Detroit.
There it is. There.
What's that? The game that doesn't matter?
It's the Chargers and
Hall of Fame
Detroit.
game?
It's like it's the only preseason game where they start with like the fourth string.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm guaranteed to run away with
the
no
backup.
injuries.
Oh, we get to see DJ Ungule for Lee's Chargers.
Oh, Ougle. It's French.
No, we'll probably say a little bit of Trey Lance and what else we got over there?
Oh,
Right,
even uglier.
right. A whole lot of Trey Lance. Huh,
Some
big bro?
Canadian football team.
Yeah.
probably.
Well, what do we
Just when
see?
without the
Tyler
Chargers could
Heineke.
get uglier. They bring over Lance.
Would that be the first trade to the Canadian League or Canadian League draft pick number 1? or something?
And with the 217th pick overall in the 2025 Canadian League, the Mountaineers take Trey Lance.
No, the Chargers is gonna trade Trey Lance to a Canadian team for their best kicker, and he gonna be kicking 70-yard field goals.
Why? We have Dicker the kicker.
Well,
Well, that's a pause.
I did pause.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know that's one
He
of the
loves
different,
Dicker, doesn't he?
different rules. I don't know if it's easier or more difficult. Not sure.
Oh,
That's funny though.
Kelly, thank you, Kelly. My bad.
Yeah. Shout out to Kelly. You know what's crazy is they're sending all the sophomores overseas, huh?
You ain't worried about that.
Look at the sophomore QBs though. I'm talking about. Look, you got Penix. You know what I'm saying? He's going
Sabotage.
he's going Germany. You got Bo Nix. He's going to Lundy. You know what I'm saying? Is Bo Nix going to London?
You know why they do it? Because it's easy for them
JJ
to
McCarthy.
not
They're like,
sabotage.
send him on the European tour.
They're like, we're fresh and happy to be an NFL player. Some veteran might be like doing stupid stuff.
They're like, we're not giving up our home games for a goddamn.
We're not
Ireland.
letting these teams start to do some, unorthodox. What do we call that? Pre-game shenanigans.
Oh, they're fighting. You're just gonna have like parking lot fights, and it's for fun too. They're not even actually funking.
Yeah,
Like-
you can tell. I think you have a little bit more control over the second-year guy. That's a good thing.
But isn't that just the baddest? It's like that's a badass stereotype to have, though, right? Like and stereotypes are horrible, by the way. But like, yeah, you're Irish. Oh, you drink and you can fight. You know what I mean? Look at Conor McGregor.
We
What
got
up,
Emil
Emil?
in the building. What's going on, Emil?
What up, Emil?
What's up, Emil? Canada,
Hey, Lee,
stand
that's
up.
the reason
Emil's
why
like,
they
how-
tune in, big bro.
How come we don't take no
You the
games
main-
to Canada,
hey, you the
bro?
main
Why
star,
aren't we
big
going
bro.
to Canada?
No, it's
Oh,
all
my
good.
mama. That's the reason why they tune in. Oh, my mama. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, as for Spencer Space, New Orleans Saints, Derek Carr announced his retiring from the NFL. And the Saints are going to recoup $30 million in 2026 cap space for Carr's retirement.
I heard he was on the golf course swinging the driver with his
You
brother.
know what he said
That guy's a
what he
dickhead.
plans on doing, right? Throwing
What's-
batting practice to his boys.
Oh, yeah.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
He was in church. He was in a Vegas church. I sent y'all the clip where he's like, first of all, I just got to say it. I do have a shoulder injury. Right? Like, why are you going to church to say that? You know?
Does he have some sort of like memorable last play
I
or
think
something?
God doesn't like him. I figured it
Did
out.
he get a touchdown or
Well-
or was that something that I'm mistaken by?
Who knows? He's used goods.
You mean last year when he got hurt?
Yeah, I
Wasn't
think
it
he
like
got
a
hurt on
run
the
or
last
something?
play and it was a
hip
touchdown.
flexor?
You'd think he would have said something to the Saints back in March. Hey, I'm not feeling kind of good
Oh,
when they did that contract.
he had a grade 3 glute strain.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, that's an old man.
Hey, that's a high hamstring. That's a high hamstring pull.
Yeah, right.
That's an old man. That sounds like an old man injury.
Uh,
Go ahead. Rick.
what is his diagnosis really, though?
He's got a big mouth.
I know what it is.
Goodness.
Listen, I'm not a psychologist, but I will say he definitely he's showing severe signs of
Come on now.
it might be hereditary. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, look at his brother. The other apple doesn't fall too far from the bitch tree. You see what I'm saying? I'm a doctor. You know what I mean? It's in his DNA.
If only it were for the old school padding, maybe they would be talking about David Carr a little bit more. I don't know. He did get sacked like a record amount of
Yeah,
times.
he played in the air. He played in the hard nose era.
He's like,
he was getting
how many
beat
sacks
up.
did you get? Like,
Yeah,
I think it was 70 in his rookie year, big bro.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was 70.
Yeah, and Caleb Williams almost gave him a run for the money. It was like, I think Caleb did. He took like 60 something to the ass. Pause.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's getting beat up, bro.
Yeah, it is. Well, Cincinnati
Caleb's
Bengals Trey Hendrickson has told the team to extend him or trade me. He will not be playing without a new deal.
Mm.
Where do we see him ending up if he's not in Cincinnati?
That was going to be my question, or just your favorite team for him to go to.
I guess if I was to think like what they realistically would do, probably send him out of conference.
Yeah.
Detroit, if the shit about Aiden Hutchinson has a setback, I think we talked about that a week ago or today, the first show. So yeah, last week
where he could play out his existing contract, because I don't think anyone trades for him and pays him either. You know what I mean?
I mean, why wouldn't you want to pay the leading sack? And he's only 28 years old.
Yeah, especially the last 2 years.
Oh my mama, man, I'll pay that boy.
They should have franchise tagged him and not Higgins. They should have just worked. But I guess Higgins would have been able to walk at that moment. So,
do you think they were scared of losing Higgins more than
They have the tag and they have the exclusive tag. They probably could have put the exclusive tag on Henderson. You know what I mean? Because then you could always lift that tag. But like you put it on them, the exclusive means like it's like, all right, I want at least a second. It's like a tender. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, if you want them, it's a second starting. You know what I mean? Like, or you would label it. Then so you kind of keep them there. We and then on the flip side, they had intentions of paying Higgins, but they tagged him just to keep him around so no one can come after him. Pause. You know what I mean?
100%. Bake said, bitch anitis.
Bitch. Oh, and you know, this is why no one likes to be around people with commit bitchery, because they suffer from bitchitis, is because it's contagious. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
That's why they outright got rid of him. They're like, we noticed the pattern. You know, he definitely infected everyone over there with the Raiders for years. You know what I mean? Got him to the Saints, and they're like, oh, you know what I mean? He's like a leopard. You know what I mean?
Look at Peacock. Hey, man, make sure y'all show the drummer some motherfucking love. We got producing P in the motherfucking building, man. Come on now.
Derek Carr, he has used goods.
Craigslist lemon.
Oh, he's got many lemons on his paws.
This is Derek Carr's injury history. Week 14 of 2024, hand injury, concussion. Then we had oblique strain into 2024. Then in week 4, a strain growing. Then a concussion in 2023. Then an AC joint sprain in week 3 of 2023.
What about a strain of his mouth?
In week 16 of 2016, when he was having an MVP campaign,
broke his back.
Remember, they destroyed his tibula.
Yeah.
And on the same day, within the same hour, across the country, what's his name? Marcus Mariota suffered the same exact injury.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Broken tibula.
Yeah,
it was funny too, because Derek Carr was actually sticking it to the Andrew Luck led Colts that game in Oakland, and it was the fourth quarter. They're up 2 possessions, and they still had him in the game. And like it was Donald Penn, is that his name? You remember him? The left
tackle.
Oh yeah, left tackle.
He didn't like Derek Carr, was very known, but he didn't give up 1 sack the entire year until that moment, and then it fucking destroyed.
And then what's the
you had into the playoffs with McGloin.
And Cook. You had Cook and McGloin. It was Cook and the dude that you said, the Cook guy is from Michigan State. He got in the game too.
Cook, yeah, that's right.
No, the quarterback.
Oh, the quarterback. Oh, okay. Who was
They had to play all 3 of them quarterbacks that year once Derek Carr went down.
Yeah, and then they went into the playoffs and lost to the Brock Osweiler-led Texans in the first
Texans,
round.
yeah.
It was easy money.
Well, coming out of Browns camp, they're saying Shedeur Sanders continues to impress in rookie camp, but Browns' 5th pick overall, Mason Graham, has reportedly been underwhelming at Browns rookie camp, and they're a little disappointed on how he's starting out.
Thank goodness the Jets went offensive line.
Mason Graham.
I'm glad we passed on, or we didn't trade up to go get him, big bro.
I remember Kiddo was like, why do they go get Mason Graham? I remember Kiddo was like, why don't you? You had the chance to get Travis Hunter. Like, what the fuck?
Well, also,
they could have even had Shedeur and Hunter. For real.
Well, since we're on the Browns have placed linebacker Jeremiah JOK on the pup list, meaning
hit me with some sad violins, producer P.
Yeah, 2025, his season's over.
Still got him. Yeah, I miss him. I'm gonna miss him.
Now, as for our Chief superstar, Travis Kelce claims he's lost over 25 pounds this offseason to be in better shape for what is believed to be his final NFL season.
Who's that?
Travis Kelce.
Oh, okay.
Cute workout montage.
He probably had
kid in the building, man. Top of the morning.
He probably had Taylor working him out.
Top of the morning, Brody.
What that's for?
Say it again, Gangrene.
I feel like an early retirement party announcement means that he wants like the special treatment to all the visiting stadiums he goes.
100%.
He's like, I want everybody to bow down and be like the greatest fucking tight end of all time.
Yeah, when people shake his hand after every game, huh?
Rest in peace, Kobe.
You're the best, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you know what? Oh, now I can't even think of the song, but never mind. I'm thinking out loud.
Well, the Green Bay Packers told wide receiver Jaden Reed his status as the top wide receiver won't be affected by the addition of Matthew Golden.
So they just be lying to motherfuckers in their face over there. Huh?
So wait,
then Packers head coach Matt LaFleur came out and said he's excited about the speed element of Matthew Golden and Savion Williams from TCU.
Yeah, that's Savion, and Savion is like 6'3", bro.
Yeah, I saw him a lot at TCU. That kid's speedy.
Fuck, bro.
This might be business decisions even from the get-go. I'm not mad at it.
Come on now.
You might not want to go out and show out at the fucking rookie training camp bullshit.
Well, as for our Zaire,
I guess Myles Garrett is like, he's like telling everyone, because Myles Garrett ain't doing shit right now in camp. Obviously, it's not rookie camp, but even like when you get into mini camp, he's probably gonna tell all the motherfuckers, man, you better hit him hard.
Brandon said I had a convo with David Carr once, and the British guy with me was talking shit because NFL players wear pads.
Yeah, and they didn't play
I believe
pads in England.
Every once in a while, I'll watch these videos where two rugby players just kind of like go, I don't know, it's pretty violent. Damn.
And then Allen said,
some of these guys are getting laid out and they're flat and they're actually lights out.
Night.
Yeah.
Well, Colts linebacker Zaire Franklin is likely going to be out for a couple of months following an ankle procedure.
Nice little cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Allen said, if I want everyone in the bar to leave, I do lots of Dave Matthews and Pish.
Yeah. Pish. I mean, both of those are kind of.
Dave Matthews
they're not the greatest, for sure.
I wake up in the morning.
And Emil said Commanders should trade for Trey. And then Brandon said Hendrickson maybe to the Packers. We was just talking about that. And then so we got 7 o'clock in the building. What's up, 7?
What's up, 7? How you doing, brother? Top of the morning.
Yeah.
If you ever free on the morning show, Seb, just let us know, man. You're always more than welcome to join.
Facts.
7 guy isms.
And then so they let EJ go too, huh?
Yep, they sure did. And then they drafted a kid who I picked up in a good amount of places super late just to take a flyer because like what Hefe would really like to pick. My man Solomon D. Shields.
Talk about it.
Well, LA Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford doesn't foresee wide receiver Puka Nakua's role changing following the departure of Cooper Kupp.
Why wouldn't it? He's getting the pepper already. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It just, what sucks is that Devontae Adams pretty much tells you, Puka, I'm going to get all the touchdowns like Kupp did. Okay.
Come on now. Facts.
Folklore has it.
Do exactly what Puka does. You know what I mean?
Folklore has it.
14 to
Puka's gonna
1600
be,
if you stay healthy.
retiring as the greatest Rams receiver of all time.
He better not ever cut his hair.
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think LA is going to keep him and let him.
Like Isaac Bruce,
Bruce,
Torrey Holt.
Yep.
All them was all-time Rams receivers.
Yeah, I mean that's a great company, right? That's
Facts.
That's my opinion.
Isn't Torrey Holt up for the Hall of Fame this year?
Yeah, he was up for last year, I believe.
It was last year. Okay.
Oh, didn't he get in?
No, he didn't get in.
Now that I don't know.
I don't think he did. No.
I don't even know who's in this class. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know nothing about this.
Oh,
class.
you have what's his name?
Well,
Manning.
somebody-
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning is in the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not in, but he's up for it.
So we have Brandon saying Jared Allen and Antonio Gates.
That's
Hey,
right.
Gates is already-
got in
yeah,
last
he's
year.
in.
Shit.
Yeah, Antonio Gates was pretty nice.
I mean, he has
he
has all the numbers. And you know what sucks? He's one of those guys. I'll always say, man, he really loved being there because otherwise, like, he had chances to go elsewhere. You know what I mean? He really loved it there.
I'm pretty sure we gave him some decent money though.
Yeah, they did.
for sure.
They did give him some money.
There was at one point, remember Legarius Green? There was at one point you guys drafted him, and he was like decent anytime Gates got hurt, because during that period of time, Gates would be in and out of the lineup. It's like 2014-15 era, you know what I mean? And then, you know, there was the first time I ever saw them try to find another guy, is what I'm saying. Then after, I think it was like Hunter Henry in like 2016.
Well, Panthers first round running back Ted McMillan has drawn comparisons to Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't think
I love T. Higgins.
factoring
I'm
in the
just
health.
saying, like, which comparison is it? Because he's gonna get hurt a lot.
Yeah, don't do the health.
Yeah, that's not Jason, right?
Yeah.
Allen said there's no need for that. Washington to do that. They should just draft a backup in the later rounds, develop him. The University of Kingsbury. No need to give up assets for a backup. I think he's talking. Are they talking? Is you talking about Trey Henderson?
If that's no backup, man, that's a starter.
Bengals.
It's very rare.
Trade.
Yeah.
You see, I do like the idea of Dan Quinn getting his hands on a fucking pass rusher like Trey Hendrickson. You know what I mean? Like, because for all my Trey Hendrickson shares, I would love that. But they do have money to spend. That would be a team that if they can get him off for, like, you know, if they can acquire him for something cheap, they'd be willing to pay him because they got that young QB contract over there. They're paying. They have McLaurin on a team friendly esque. You know, Debo's on a team friendly esque. You know what I mean? Like, they're not really paying nobody there. So why? And they just got rid of Jonathan Allen, who had a decent bag for at the DT position. So they got some money there. Trading for a DN like Trey Henderson is not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, and it's not going to cost you a lot of draft capital because you have to pay him.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the age too. You know what I mean? Like, even if you weren't going to pay him, like something crazy at least.
Yeah, well, Washington Commanders GM Adam Peters is thrilled about the addition of Deebo Samuel because of his ability to carry an offense by himself.
Who this?
Man, he
Adam
only
Peters.
did that shit for 1 year. Man, what the fuck is that dude talking about? The fucking 2020 season, 2022 season.
Wait, what in the fuck is he talking about? What's Bernie Mac at, man?
Come on now, them is
What
what in the fuck is he talking
the fuck is that?
What are you talking about, Willis?
Oh my mama.
Well, as for contracts and signings, the Raiders are signing Jalen Smith, the former Cowboy linebacker.
Oh, I
The
remember the
Browns
Notre
are
Dame
signing-
kid.
Huh?
He was an athletic freak when he came out, but he had fucked
he
up
was.
knees or something. That's the boy from Notre Dame, I think, the linebacker.
Yep. The Browns are signing free agent safety Rashawn Jenkins.
It's a good pickup.
The Saints are signing free agent wide receiver Donovan People-Jones.
DPJ.
DPJ.
Who died?
And
Dog pound gangster.
Former 49er and Colt running back Trey Sermon is signing with the Steelers on a 1-year deal.
Uh-oh.
Don't put the 49ers name attached to him.
Hey, I'm only seeing whatever, you know.
No, only reason why he said that because that was a bust for us. Pause in third round.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
I don't follow your 49ers.
He doesn't exist to us.
But you're supposed to be the ear to the streets. You know what I mean? You gotta know these
streets.
You ain't heard in the streets that Bogey don't like Sermon?
Well,
Falcons don't like Sermon. You ain't hearing that?
Falcons rookie edge James Pierce is signed his 4-year deal, fully guaranteed.
Oh, baby.
Now the Bengals rookie defensive end Shamir Stewart is still holding out for his rookie minicamp due to his contract. Yesterday, Gabe Davis visited the 49ers to see for a tryout.
I would really love if Trey Hendrickson remained there for our Stewart shares right out the gate.
Yeah.
Because it would suck if we just have Stewart there. I think, granted, we would love this in its entirety for that offense because, like, if that defense can't generate no pass rush and they can't stop the run like they couldn't last year, and they're giving a bunch of points like they were last year, we're gonna love that offense in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
How many first rounders?
Their defense was Trey Hendrickson, the white.
What? I'm not signed, kiddo?
They held it down.
I think he's the only one that I can recall of that I know of.
No, Hubbard was doing his thing too, but now he retired, obviously, and now it's just the best white boy pass rusher in the game right now, Trey Hendrickson.
Hey, but that was the majority of where their career was. But I get what you're saying, though, Alan. On everything. He said Troy Hill played for the Jags and the Pats, and Isaac Bruce was on the 49ers, so not lifelong Rams. But they is part of that greatest show on turf, and Isaac Bruce was an LA Ram. He was an LA Ram, and then he was when they went to St. Louis, he was there, you know what I mean? So he'd been there for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but those guys, do they not hold like
Jerry Rice once went to the Raiders, and even I don't count that. I don't give a fuck if he went to
records or something.
Hell yeah.
They do. Didn't Jerry Rice end up with like the Seahawks?
I want to say Isaac Bruce is the team leader for the wide receiver shit for St. Louis. I mean for the Rams.
Right.
Here, hold on, give me a second. We're gonna pull this up.
Yeah, we're gonna do this right.
Rams have been pretty dang good as of last 35 years or something, 40 years.
The Rams?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How old am I? 40? I've hated them my entire life.
Years forward, that hasn't been actually like that bad of an organization, outside a couple stretches maybe. But in 35 years, like your team can be really.
Hey, Kidda, you asked me that. Okay, Walter Nolan from the Cardinals is not signed.
Okay, that's another similar position.
They're all going to get
Arizona, Cincinnati, Denver, and Pittsburgh, and Amari Hampton has not signed his yet either. Oh yeah, he signed his. Yes, he did. He signed his.
It sounds like a lot of.
I think it was.
A lot of it might.
I think there's 4 players total that have not signed
top
yet.
15-ish. There's a lot of the top 15-ish maybe. I haven't signed.
Hey, Shador signed his shit real quick, huh? I'm like, all right, finally.
Hey, Isaac Bruce, 942 receptions, 14,000 yards, and 84 TDs.
Bang.
14,000. Is that more than Gates' whole career by far, right?
Let's look at Gates.
I think it's also that Gates was a tight end, so like just the fact that
he get a lot of touchdowns.
It took Gonzalez. How long did it take Gonzalez to get there? Was Gonzalez the first ballot?
Yeah,
Gates got 11,000.
Yeah,
Gates got 11,841.
Hold on, Lee. What was that, Jimmy?
Gates got 11,841 yards.
Yeah.
And 116 TDs. Damn, I didn't know he had 116.
Oh, yeah, he's part of the
just cracked 100.
Him and Rivers had chemistry.
Facts.
Shit in the end.
He was there, wasn't Gates there?
Rivers was like, listen, you're a basketball player. I'm a shot putter. We're just gonna make it work.
Here, let me give you the worst
he was
pass
on
possible. You can
You're a
catch it, right?
fucking you're a
Yeah, I
basketball player. I'm a shot putter. We're gonna play football. Let's go. Why did he throw like that?
There's some ugly passes for sure.
He threw like that, huh?
Hey, Gates only had three
was a
double
shot
digit.
putter.
Hey, Gates only had 3 double-digit TD seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Four double-digit TD seasons. The rest was all 9s, 8s, 7s, and shit.
Yeah, hopefully he
That's
don't
crazy.
get some like early declare Hall of Fame spot.
Hey, JD.
Or whatever.
Torrey Holtz was eligible for the Hall of Fame in 2015, so he's been there
Oh
for
shit!
10
I
years.
thought he was about to say Tory Lanez got stabbed up. I thought he was about to say, "Damn, Lee's really got the ear." Hey man, prayers up to Tory Lanez, bro.
100%.
Fuck, man, you might die, bro.
Oh wow.
I'm not even trying to joke about that shit.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, Torrey Holt, man.
Yeah,
That's
he was
crazy because
he was first year was 2015 for the Hall of Fame.
It goes to show how small market the Rams have always been, no matter where they've placed them. Because I feel like the bigger the market is it helps you get in there faster. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the numbers. Like, is there even a criteria, or did they just like you just get voted?
Yeah,
in?
it's 11 years you can stay on the ballot, and then you have to get voted in by the Veterans Committee.
Well, because here's what I'm asking: is like, do you have to fit a certain criteria? Like, because like there's guys like Terrell Davis, right? Terrell Davis, he didn't play that long, but he had the Super Bowls. You know, he got in eventually. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's like Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers only played like 5 years.
Is Julian Edelman ever going to get in?
No.
He went to the Patriots Hall of Fame because they know he's not going to go to the regular Hall of Fame.
He has all the titles and shit.
Yeah,
And he got the records. I want to say it's either him. What's the other receiver? Yeah, no, it's him. He has the most catches in the postseason. I think he broke Jerry Rice's record not too long ago.
He sure did.
He sure did. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But
he
was never an all-pro guy or anything like that, right?
That's why they probably put him in the Patriots Hall of Fame, because he won't make the regular Hall of Fame.
And then 7 was talking about that linebacker that just signed. What's the Notre Dame linebacker we was just talking about?
What's his name? Oh,
that just signed with a team.
Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith.
Yep. 7 said he was a dog, just couldn't stay healthy. And then Peacock said, I'm unsure of EJ's role on the team with Aziz, Harris, and H2O already in place. Only a 2 linebacker look used most of last season. Maybe a rotational role. Excuse me.
Yeah, and like they're paying Aziz, but like, is it Aziz that gets rotated as well too? Because like you want to conserve him maybe because his injury history. I doubt that if they paid him, right? And and when it comes to D'Amico Ryan's guys, it's like when I was thinking about it, really tough because before I was just like, fuck it, if I'm in the draft, I'm gonna try to get all of them somehow, right? Just figure it out later. But I'm like, maybe just target the guys that Demeeks actually likes. Like he brought over Aziz because he was there when the Niners drafted him, right? He H2O is the first guy he drafted at that position. You know what I mean? You know, over here with the Texans. So I'm just going with that because I love Christian Harris. He's so good. He just dies, and he's hella young. And that was a hell of a pick too, Guccini.
Yeah, that's what in my mind I was thinking of.
He took Starks. I took Bullard over Starks. What's wrong with me?
Speed has a light frame. He's a light build, which makes me. I'm not an expert on this player, but this type of 6'3", 224, you know, that reminds me of a coverage linebacker that's good at when it's like a 2 tight ends, and they need somebody to go 1-on-1 with the tight end. That maybe this guy
1-on-1 with the great one.
He's definitely a specialist with that frame. So yeah. Peacock's right about EJ Speed. He's going to be a rotational, and it's probably going to be package specific. But he's probably good at it. That's why they gave him the contract, I guess. Like I said, EJ Speed played for a team that I don't actually give much attention to recently. I don't really remember too many
You know what's crazy? You'll be
games.
you'll be fucking shocked, bro. He had I think he had triple digits last year with the Colts.
Yeah. No, I know he's a high tackler.
Yeah.
On that team, on that role, but with the Texans, I don't think he outperforms any of these guys to gain a full-time role. Like, I don't see him beating Aziz out, but barring injuries. Like,
You know who could really fuck up the linebackers too in fantasy?
JD, did you watch the facility this morning?
What was that, Lee?
What happened?
JD watched the facility. I know he watches that shit all the time.
Yeah, that's my show, big bro.
Yeah, do you see what they were talking about the Chiefs?
About what?
They think that their reign in the West could be over.
Oh, I didn't see that segment.
I don't know, man.
No,
Damn.
no,
Oh,
about
so they
that.
really think the Broncos are gonna do it?
Yeah, they think the Broncos or Chargers are the threats of them.
No, not the Chargers.
No,
I
they think the Broncos and
Broncos
Chargers
are
can
talking
take
about.
down the Chiefs. Take down the Chiefs.
All right. I mean, you guys have been drafting very well recently, so we'll see what this class ends up producing. But yeah, last year the organization really did kill that draft. They did good.
Yeah, they did this year too. But you know, we're gonna see what
Well,
it
we don't
looks good
know
on paper.
nothing
But
until
it's the
exactly.
results that count.
Yeah, let's
Brandon,
see how good Omarion Hampton is and wherever else this team was built. Trey Harris was I liked Trey Harris, but you know, all these it's still question marks. They could totally do Charger like things. You can only cross
speaking of the Chargers, hey, speaking of the Chargers, Brandon said the 33rd team released a chart. The Chargers are traveling the most this season.
It's because
They
they're
are.
unwanted and nobody cares over here.
Don't nobody come to see him in LA.
They couldn't even pack a fucking soccer stadium house, you know? That's pretty bad.
And Peacock said they have Peachy playing that star LB/DB hybrid, so usually only room for 2 linebackers on the field.
Yeah.
Chargers are traveling 37,000 miles.
Sweet.
Bengals are only traveling at least 8,700 miles. They ain't got no money for no flights because they ain't sold enough TVs yet, big bro. Oh, my mama. Them is facts. And then Allen said, I think those 1999, 2001 Rams were on steroids, and Tom Brady was Rocky Balboa. Belichick was Mick.
Yeah.
As Shador was signing, he was like, no backsies, back, no trade back. I need this contract. Peacock said, I would always play early 2000s Madden with the Bolts because of LT and Gates. I would also use the Chiefs for Priest Holmes and Antonio Gonzalez. Oh, my mama.
Yeah,
bro.
Priest Holmes was a nice piece.
Yeah, he was a monster, bro.
I mean, after Priest Holmes too, wasn't it like anyone they put in that fucking
yeah,
running back
it was
spot for the Chiefs for years?
Yeah,
It was
Jamal
like,
Charles for a long time was like fantasy RB1 or
I
like
remember Jamal Charles.
overall.
He had those,
Especially-
he would have those breakaway runs, and then
Right.
when he knew he was gone, he would put his head down and then go like extra faster, dude. Like it was like his signature move.
CJ2K was nasty on Madden too, bro.
What was
Oh,
what was Bruh's name? Who was the Thunder? Was it Rick Green?
Nah, the USC kid with Reggie
Is it
Bush.
green? It was a color.
Lindell White.
There you go. I knew it was a color.
My mama, Lindell
I
White.
was like, is it green? White? I was about to go.
My
I
mama.
was like, it's
Did you see about that Chief
Why?
super fan that got sentenced to 32 years in federal prison?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think we
Hey,
covered
wait.
that. I think I did see that, bro. I
You
think
got
I seen that
32 years.
earlier this year.
Armed robbery, assault while masking removing
was
removing
robbing
his
banks.
monitor.
Wasn't he robbing the banks?
Yeah.
And
my
one
mama.
day we're gonna get it. One day we're gonna have our show and it's gonna be popping, right? And we're gonna take this show on the road and we're gonna do a joint in Kansas City and we're gonna have Lee talk all that shit.
Hey, well,
In a live Kansas City audience. Let's see.
I'm going.
That's when you're gonna earn my full respect, Lee.
What's that?
He's gonna get the
You
most.
tell it to the Chiefs Kingdom.
I don't give a shit. I'll
Midnight.
tell it to the fucking kingdom all this shit.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
our man
You
Peacock
already
was
got
in
my
the
respect,
middle of the
Lee.
fucking
You already-
kingdom
you already-
during the motherfucking playoff run, man. The motherfuckers ain't talking about shit.
I'll speak the shit all I want. I fucking hate those motherfuckers.
They welcome them in the outside fans. They ain't tripping off that shit.
They can go suck a turkey ass.
You know what's sad is go to SoFi when the Chiefs come into town and.
Well, unfortunately, we can't. You know why? Because we're gonna be in Brazil and still.
No, what I'm saying is that's a sea of red that you just can't even. You can't even feel happy about that.
They hold the record for the loudest stadium too.
Bro, when we go in this SoFi, man, it's a sea of red in that motherfucker. It'd be a 60-40 split.
Red.
When we go into Dallas, it'd be a 50-50 split.
If we play the Chargers in LA, it'll be red.
About it.
Yeah, Dallas come to LA, it's a wrap. It's their stadium.
Yeah.
If I get tickets for the Cowboys Chargers game, can I go live or will we get in trouble if I have to do what I have to do?
Show the game.
That's all you can do is just show the game.
Louder than
okay.
But that would be dope. I'll figure out who I could pay to get you on the big screen. I'm like, yo,
we're gonna get you on the kiss cam.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm saying. Lee's gonna be out there with his wife. Get him on the kiss cam.
I'm probably gonna take my best friend who's a Ravens fan.
Hey, how much does it cost to get the dog in there? Because then we'll get him on the kiss cam. The dog's going out his leg.
I'm gonna take my best buddy Chris, who's a Ravens fan.
You and Chris is going?
Yeah, my friend
That's
Chris.
right.
Chris Askew.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Big Riggin.
No, not that. I have a bunch of Chris's I know, but my friend is a Ravens fan.
Oh, okay.
So I texted him this morning and asked him because
I don't want to go. I want to be a fan like that one day, but I guess I gotta get like wealthy first, right? Because like I want to go to other games even if I'm not the fan. Like that's fun. Like I've went to basketball games and never been a fan of the team. You know what I mean? That was always fun.
Well, then again, I go to Yankee games with him because but then again.
Oh, really?
No, we go.
Hold on.
Games, I'll take
you
him
go
to
to Yankee
game, and then in turn, what I have to do is I have to go watch his fucking stupid ass.
I gotta ask you a question, Lee. When you go to the Yankee games, do you got Boston Red Sox stuff on?
Damn fucking straight.
Okay,
damn fucking straight.
That's why. All right, Lee. Okay,
that's right. I ain't mad at you.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought it was like a guilty pleasure. He just admitted, like, all right, guys, I go to Yankee games.
No. I ain't going that far.
I have a feeling a lot of Lee's wardrobe consists of Chargers, Red Sox.
How did you know? And my wife hates red.
If he's ever in the Crip hood, he just throws all his Chargers gear on. Vice versa, he throws all the Boston gear, all the bees. The Red Sox shit.
Here, JD, here you go. See?
Hey, even green. There's blood gangs that rock green too, bro.
He's got his Yankee green gear on. I got my Red Sox gear on.
And that's at Arlington or
that's at Arlington, yeah.
Yep. Oh my mama.
No, I make him sit through 9 innings for a Red Sox game, and I have to sit through 9 innings for.
Hey, at Arlington, that motherfucker got Great American and all that shit out there too, huh?
Yeah. We got a new stadium here with a roof over it. You know?
Yeah, that shit is crazy because the football team play at the old Ranger Stadium, the UFL team.
Fisticuffs, yeah, fists.
That's right.
I gotta chop up on my English and my German, and I gotta get all those things ready for the season soon. Those games.
Yeah, we all over the globe this year.
Like,
yeah, hey, you guys can handle a beer and get drunk. Kiddos,
you know what? Hey, them international games, them games that we do. Them streams is the ones that be the 12-hour streams because them games start at 6 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
We're going 24 hours.
Yeah, we need 100 subs. Don't forget we are on the 100 subs watch.
What are we at now? I think we're at 179 I saw this morning.
Oh, yeah, we on the countdown, man. All we need is 275.
We might turn. Okay, look at this. I had this idea, JD.
Talk about
it. If we do the RV trip up, we might turn that into the 24-hour stream. The first one.
That would be freaking crazy.
And then we'll just go live. And then anytime we're asleep or something, we'll just throw bones in front of the camera.
for like a few hours.
That or text me. I'll just
If
jump
we
on the
mob
stream
with the
for you and help
RV,
you out.
I could bring Bones with us.
In the RV, he definitely can go.
Yeah, we'll put him in the passenger seat.
We
too.
can't put him on the plane.
No, you have to worry about
We might have the
TSA.
RV living,
Yeah.
bro, but
And they
the only
gonna be
thing
like,
is,
"Man, what
bro,
the
we
fuck
might
is
need to
y'all
leave
doing
Wednesday
bringing
because
this dude on the fucking plane?" Oh my mama.
I might gotta buy him a ticket or check him in. He might cost like $75 and shit.
And then if we put him under the
Fuck this
plane,
motherfucker Bones.
if
He
you
ain't
put
said shit
Bones
to me
under
in
the plane,
years.
they're checking the bags, bro.
Yeah,
That is
don't they-
Let's check my friend Bones in. I'm a doctor.
Yeah,
Fucking Bones. That shit is crazy.
Somewhat produced version of that. Yeah, somebody would have to come on and then see that nothing is going on, and then be like,
I
"Oh,
thought
gee,
of
you know
different.
what?
I thought of different things.
Let's show this, or let's listen to Bogey's music."
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have like a 30-minute
All that.
woo wop that we just throw on, and that's like a fat intermission, and then we could periodically throw
Yeah.
that on after a couple hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll be a non-stop stream.
Well, did you hear what your 49er boy, Juwan Man Jennings said? He is the true wide receiver number 1 in San Francisco.
So you know how I just told you that lad was in my wide receiver video coming
Mhm.
up? Jawan Jennings is in that video
Nice.
too.
Hold on,
100%.
Jawan Jennings came out and said this shit.
Yep. He said he's the true number 1 in San Francisco.
You know what's hella badass about that statement is because he was drafted in the same class as Ayuk, but he was Ayuk
7th round pick.
the 7th round
Mm-hmm.
or 6th
Oh, my
round. Or whatever
mama.
it was.
Let me drop a few stats on bro.
Yeah,
Real
go ahead,
fast.
man.
Hold
Drop
on.
some isms, B.
Let me see where he at. Give me 2.2 seconds. Let's see. A target rate of 28.4, 100%. Target share 26.3%, 15th at the position. The target rate was 11th at the position. He was first on the team in targets and second on the team in receptions. And then you got 81 vacated targets in Debo that left. And who else is going to come in there and try and take some of them targets from that was Debo's? Ain't too many really people on that roster.
I'm saying,
huh?
Oh, I'm saying for the Debo absences.
Yeah.
like, I'd still say it's Debo and CMC that eats all of that up. You know what I mean? Debo, Ricky and CMC that eats all that
Well,
up.
see, Ricky did have an efficient. He was 40 targets and 30-something receptions.
Are you fucking serious?
So
He's
I
a
don't,
glue,
I
man.
don't see. I don't expect Slick Rick to have a up bump. So from the 40 that he had in them games, that is a high consistent rate.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think we're
think
looking
week
at like
17
receptions
he had
or
like
something.
10. And I want to say in week 17 he had 10 targets, or it was week 18 that he had 10 targets or double-digit targets for sure.
It's gonna be hard for anybody to get over 100 targets anyway, right?
Well, Juwan Man was the only one on the team that had 100
Yeah,
targets.
I'm talking about but for anyone else is what I'm saying. Well,
Exactly. And that's one of my reasons why he is the number 1 receiver. And then with Ayuk, we don't know exactly where he's going to be at once he does come back, even if it is the beginning of the season or if it's sometime later in the season. Is he going to be able to be what he was?
I passed on Jennings so many times, like you're going young.
100%, bro. Jennings is that guy to have. I mean, Kittle is as well. Kittle had more receiving yardage than him and lesser receptions. 100%.
Is the Brock Fort that well?
If all the weapons is healthy,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'm not just saying, and I'm not talking about.
I'm just asking, like in a vacuum.
I'm talking
like,
about
is the Brock
just.
Fort
I'm
that
just
well
talking
this
about
year?
all his receiving weapons is healthy. Yeah, and
Okay,
then
that means
what I
everybody's
see,
eating then.
and
We're
what I
okay with
see in this offense is going to be at least 40 players. I mean, 4 players with 70 targets plus targets. 100%, bro.
All right,
It's gonna be spread
JB,
out.
Bogey, and Kidda, we are now 100 days away from Las Vegas.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
It's the final countdown. I gotta get my shit. Just in case I don't do the RV mission. We don't do the RV mission. And I'm like,
Alan said the RV gonna smell so bad.
Dad.
Hey, Alan said the RV gonna smell bad.
Listen, our RVs, I'll have you know, our RV smells phenomenal. It smells like the finest flowers.
Brandon said, Remember, the appropriate name for women in the UK is slags. Make sure you call them slags and tell them you want a
I'm
smog.
not. I'll bring out my British
trying to
slang
set
for
us
those
up.
kids,
Don't do
but I
it.
ain't gonna bring it out yet.
Candlestick said RV trip. First time hearing about this. Tell me more.
I mentioned it to you when we were having some beers the other week that like potentially we might mob up there in the RV. And I already had Candlestick in mind. It's me, you, and Candlestick so far on this mish.
Talk about it.
Yeah, because
we got our dog.
He was like, let's just take. He was like, because he knows we go every August, and he goes every August, and he usually goes the week prior because that's his birthday week. But he's like, I'm not gonna go. They're doing something else for his birthday this year, but they're still gonna go to Vegas after. So he said, man, let's go. I said, word. My Uncle Pete. We just saw my Uncle Pete. He was over there hot that no one visits him out there because he was in town. He's like, oh, I always come here to see you guys. No one come see me. Then he gets mad at me. You're always in Vegas, Jay. I'm like, I'm on drugs when I'm in Vegas. And I'm doing fantasy things. Fantasy football things.
We got our man Westside Disc in the building. What's going on? Dirty Bird, stand the fuck up.
Throw your dubs in the motherfucking air.
Candlestick said he in with it, man. Oh, my boy.
Yeah. So that means it might be like a Wednesday to Monday, to be honest. If we do that, because that whole it's a whole thing. That they going up there is only like 12 hours for real. So it's like we gotta do Wednesday or like Thursday night or Wednesday night we start mashing, you know what I mean? Because we gotta be there Thursday.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's kind of in the air though. I ain't gonna lie. It's like a 50-50 now. Cause my pops is just with the shit, you know him. He's like, yeah, let's just go, let's do it. I'm like, yeah, and then even if we did do the Wednesday, we could stay at my Uncle Pete's, or we just hunker down in the fucking RV where it is, and then we got our spot Thursday through Sunday. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be gravy.
Man, we're gonna be knackered after those streams, the London games and shit like that.
Yeah, them motherfuckers is long, bro.
Is that some English shit? You said knackered.
Huh?
Did you say knackered? Is that some English shit?
Yes, I did.
So, you gotta say it in the English accent then, bro.
Knackered.
Knackered. Let's not say that word. You shouldn't say that word. It kind of sounds like the N-word side, sort of. It's just on the safe side.
Bake said we decided to stay on Fremont.
What's up, my knackered?
Hey, Bake said we decided to stay on Fremont that weekend so you can distribute the platinum rooms to the others if needed. Already put my time off on the board. Let's get it.
Yes. Awesome. See, Bakes is already locked in all the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got our spots locked in. You know what I mean? I just gotta book my flight if I'm not gonna do if we're not gonna do the RV thing. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this RV thing quick though, because then otherwise this is the month of May and June is decent to book. If ultimately we're just gonna end up flying. I don't want to wait too long.
Well, these 100 days are gonna fly on by now.
It sure is. You know what I mean? It sure the fuck is. That's what I'm saying. Like anybody that needs to get their real ID that hadn't handled that yet, or you don't have like an active passport, you got to go get a real ID, or they're not gonna let you fly.
Yeah.
No, they will. Remember,
it's going active. It's going active this May.
It's already started, I believe.
They're gonna have they're gonna have something for the people who do not have a real ID. They're gonna go in a separate line. They're gonna go through a different check-in process.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to.
You better still go get your.
So if you don't have a real ID, you need to go earlier than you think you do because you have to do something extras. But for the time being, nobody's gonna be withheld from.
I think federally, they're not just letting anyone fly. Period. That's at least what I read.
Right off the bat, they're gonna have some sort of grace and lenience. And
they passed a year.
It's coming from
we're going to race right now.
Department of Transportation head official. So the TSA is gonna have some sort of extra check, and then you'll be able to board the plane.
Someone get the Department of Officiating online. I need to talk to the DPA immediately.
Yeah. And check it out. I sent a link.
Someone ask AI.
I sent a link the day that happened, which was May 7th. I believe it was May 7th.
Because that was the date, that was the official date on my mama. And then I did hear about the separate line as well. But like Big Bro said, you better get there early, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're telling me I have a chance?
Yeah, I gotta take moms and wifey to the airport this week. They on their way to Puerto Vallarta this week.
Mira.
Lucky motherfuckers.
Fuck it, let's go, JD.
I can't do that move right now. Right, 100%. I can't bust that move.
No, you know, I'm just jousting.
Hey, but off camera, I'm gonna tell you where the fellas is talking about going for the other draft.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all that shit is federal as fuck.
And in the moment someone can't. Oh, do you know your dates yet?
Since MJD won the championship, he can only draft during Labor Day weekend.
Okay, so that doesn't interfere with what we're doing.
Nah, hell no.
Let's go. JD's gonna go, baby.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I think it would almost guarantee to if we just take the RV. It's just because then you know it adds adventure.
Well, I think
we'll be comfortable.
So I think wifey want to make it a family trip.
Oh, good. Okay, there you go. Even better. That means boom, you're in Vegas with wifey. Let's go.
And his son, well, his birthday is the 30th, so we'll be out there the week before. So, we ain't been to Vegas. We ain't been to Vegas. All three of us on everything.
Oh yeah, you told me you ain't never been to Vegas. Okay, so you might about to flu flam them twice in a week.
Nah, it's not official yet. You know, I mean, we still trying to work out the details 100%, but I think we're gonna do a family trip out there. 100%.
Start pushing it towards that weekend.
No. We come in and I think we gonna do the exact days of the draft.
Word.
No, for sure. No, I'm there.
Because our draft, the one that we got that we would have
is Thursday through Saturday.
Fridays. We're doing Thursday to Sunday.
Oh my mama. Yeah, nah, fuck. If I'm going with you, I'm there. If I'm going with the family, I'm there.
Yeah. No, because there's gonna be a lot of people excited to meet the Guccini. You know what I mean?
Come on now, it's fully reciprocated, man. On my mama.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my mama, I think you the only one in the building.
It's fun rocking with the homies in the 3-dimensional. For real.
My mama, you the only one that I met.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically fam at this point too. We be big-bicking it all day.
100%. That shit gonna be lit like a motherfucker. They said he gonna fly in on Friday.
That deli for a minute, or that sandwich joint. What was it? I guess
Bakes is flying on a Friday. Cool.
They do everything there, huh? They even do the smoked meats and shit. But we went there, and then I was like, you know what? That fucking brisket smelled hella good. I'm like, give me the brisket with everything on it. And the guy's like, smart choice. And then, like, when me and Guccini was off to the side, one of the guys goes, "Yeah, the briskets for that guy right there wearing the NWO looking sweater, but it says GWN." That's what I was going for when I told Peacock we should do like a NWO looking GWN. That guy just nailed it. He's like, the guy right there, because I guess he forgot to ask my name, you know, like for the sandwich.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but they already know you, so it's like I was with you, so it's like. Because like, who's this woo for? He's like the guy right there with the NWO looking GWN sweatshirt.
That's like the spot right there too, bro.
Yeah, that's every
day. Yeah, that's
I'll
the
go
spot.
back for surely.
We got Mr. Magic in the building, top of it, big bruh.
Voila, Mr. Magic, right before your eyes. Abracadabra.
He said, rank these guys in redraft for him. A-Chain, CMC, Josh Jacobs, and Genty.
See, I'm gonna rank them in how I would grab them, and how I would how I would draft them, or what my targets would be. Instead of there's usually people I'm targeting over H-N in that area, and they're usually receivers. So I'm loving the value we get on Josh Jacobs this year, and like CMC, I'm always down to get CMC if he falls to a spot where I feel like it's good, like especially if he's falling outside of like mid-second round and I'm there, I'm loving that because I'm okay drafting CMC knowing that he's dangerous. You know what I mean? Because that's the caveat is he could die, but man, the upside is he could fucking kill shit every week. You know what I mean? I want that.
Yeah, them is facts. And then what the Jacobs thing is, you're getting over 300 plus combined touches for sure. Yeah. Genty, he might see that as well. I don't know if it's going to be highly efficient, but he's getting all
pay for it to find out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
For the first time to see what it is, we're gonna have to pay like it is what it is already. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And do you think out of all these 4 running backs that Genty is the highest in redraft this year?
Yep.
100%. That's how I was envisioning this. As like, I like Bogey's take. I think CMC has some credibility under his name. We have nothing.
Yeah, you just got to be aware that he can die on you, and if you're okay with that,
other than he's gonna die again. But outside of that,
like I want to win, right?
I have him 2 and Jacobs last. So I go the rookie number 1.
Yeah, because
in the draft,
he's going to get 300 touches barring any health issues, right?
And then CMC, H, and Jacobs.
And Genty, the same thing. I'm probably never going to have any Genty because I'm targeting receivers in that range because I want the elite receivers in as much as them as possible. I'll figure running back out. That's just how I am.
It depends how late this redraft is.
Okay, here we go. So on Draft Sharks, they allow you to see the ADP on Underdog for the best ball. Let's see what they're talking about.
And shout out to Draft Sharks. I used to fuck with the Draft Wizard. Draft Sharks is the shit.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1 PPR, 1 QB redraft, and then we can go to. So I got the 1 through 12 right there. As of right now, you got Saquon at 2, Bijan at 4.
What?
At 8.
Then Genty.
Then Devon.
Oh, Achani.
Hey Bogey, while I have you, I'm in a draft right now. I have the 2-1 pick. I just got an offer. I'd get the 203 and the 209.
I missed Genty. My bad.
Yeah, I would do that.
Huh?
You're gonna gain a pick and only move 2. You're gonna gain an additional second round pick and only move 2 spots.
Yeah, I'm giving up the 2-1.
Who's on the board right now?
I need to go for quarterback. I was gonna go for Jackson Dart.
Then you might need to take him. What with the person trying to trade with you? Look at his team. Does he need QB? Is that what he's trying to do? Because also I would look at what you need. Like if you need.
Oh, I got Genty with the 101. I needed that badly.
Fella. Speaking of Genty. Oh my mama! I skipped over.
Right. Holy shit!
So here go the running backs right now for the ADP as of right now: Bijan, Saquon, Gibbs, Genty, McCaffrey, Henry, then Jacobs, then Devon, Kyron, and Bucky and JT.
You guys remember last week's show? One of those shows last week, I was like, Genty is in redraft's going to go right after those 3. No particular order, Saquon, Bijan, Gibbs, then Genty, bro. That's just how it's gonna be.
Bijan, it took Bijan like 50 more attempts I think Bijan had 300 something, Gibbs only had 250. And they floated around the same amount of yardage.
He's gonna be in year 2 of the same system finally. Because in year 1, he was with Arthur Smith and they're running 2 backs and it's bullshit, and then they bring in a Sean McVay disciple and they give majority of it to Bijan. Now we're in year 2 of the same system. I like the outlook of Bijan. I would even take Bijan over Gibbs.
Hey Bogey, you want me to run this team by you?
I like this consensus right here.
Hey Bogey, this is what this guy has. He has Brock Purdy, Rashad White, Derrick Henry, Ladd McConkey, Nico Collins.
No, what's his
Godwin, Sam Laporta, Sutton, and Brock Bowers. That's his offense.
What's his QBs?
He's got Brock Purdy, and he's got Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford.
And this is super flex?
This is super flex, correct.
Oh, so you think he might be trying to jump in to get a QB?
But why he has Matthew Stafford?
Let's make this quick though. So what do you need though?
What do I need?
Yeah, what's your team look like? Let's
My
do
team is Mahomes.
I'm just trying to figure out what you guys
already
jumped in
addressed.
for.
I needed running back, which I already addressed, because I have Marshawn Lloyd and Devin Singletary. So I needed running back. That's why I got Genty.
But you could try. Okay. So you got Genty.
I got Genty with the 101, correct?
Yeah. It's like.
But I was thinking about going running back again because my quarterbacks are fine. I have Baker Mayfield and I have
who's available at running back?
Yeah, so I was going to go about running back again. But I could do that. I could do that to 2-3 though, couldn't I?
Who's available at running back?
Let me take a look right now.
See that real quick. We're trying to make this quickly. You know what I mean?
I got Harvey, Scatterboo, and Johnson.
I'm taking Harvey, bro.
Okay.
I'm going Johnson.
I like Harvey. I like Johnson too, though. Johnson feels like a thou wow, but Harvey also feels like, because especially when they talk about they're going to throw the ball at him. But yeah, I guess to each his own.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the question is, he could trade out of this spot from the 2-1 to the 2-3 and then gain an additional 2-9. I kind of like that too.
So I'm going to take it.
He needs a lot because he needs a lot of work on his existing team. You know what I mean? So if he can get 2 picks here, I'm okay with that.
Crook said he was telling Ninja next year he gonna try and make it. It'd be easier bringing the wifey. Come on now, trust me.
Oh yeah.
The pick is in. East up is next. Is up to bat. Alan said that's why people always think the UK folks are racist. They're just talking about panties.
Because they say, like, they could be talking about their underwear, like, oh, that's my knickers, and they're like, what you say? No, my knickers. My underwear, my undergarments, my undercarriage. You said your knickers?
Yeah, they're just talking about panties. Now,
like, what?
Now I feel,
I
bad.
I was talking about underwear in England.
Right, that's exactly what he just
Yeah,
said.
I just took his offer.
How do you spell knickers? It's Nickers. That sounds like we shouldn't even say that word even in regular English. It sounds wrong.
That was weird. I just got kicked off the stream. Wow. That's crazy. I think we was having that issue last year.
Oh,
during
yeah,
the season.
Kind of weird. Like, yeah, no one booted you. We don't have moderators at all. It could be also too for all you iPhone users out right now. I had just updated my shit because JD told me yesterday because my shit was on mad geek mode. Everything I was using, especially Sleeper, I updated my shit. My shit's been straight. So maybe that could be what it is too. Like my YouTube was on geek mode too. I was like, man, this got to be my phone.
Yeah, these phones is tripping, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying. They're always listening, taping.
How you feel about that question, Lee?
Who's the back? Who's the back to have the Chargers? I'm gonna say.
Come on.
Are we talking redraft or are we talking dynasty?
He's talking redraft.
We're
basically in redraft season.
Najee.
If it's dynasty, it's a slam dunk.
If it's dynasty, it's Hampton.
Obviously.
But I think, personally, I think Hampton maybe the second half of the season takes over there.
Do you buy into them saying it's going to be a 50-50 split?
I think it's going to be because that's a run-heavy offense.
So do we worry about this? I don't worry about them not running a ton of plays because Greg Roman, in his time with Baltimore, they started to move faster than his time with Buffalo or his time with the 49ers because like running a ton of plays is what we want. Going fast, going 4-on-4, shit like that. So the Chargers doing that. But I'm like, yo, if they're gonna run like hell, if you're gonna run like 35 times a game, which they probably could do, especially in a winning game script, wonder what that does to our receiving options here. You know what I mean? I also think the Chargers won't be in command of all these games like that either. So maybe scratch what I said. You know what I mean?
Well, not this year. We got a lot more harder games this year, so there could be some shootouts there.
Yeah,
Jim Harbaugh
you got Philadelphia, you got Washington. There's a lot of tough teams this year.
You guys got a second place schedule, right?
Yeah, you got Denver twice.
We got the Eagles. We got the Commandos. Use your schedule. You got the Vikings on your schedule. So
The team run plays per game, 27.1 run plays per game for the Chargers last year. I got J.K. Dobbins up on the thing, 27.1 run plays per game, 11th at the position, or 11th in the league that the Chargers ran plays.
Mm-hmm.
So there's plenty of opportunity. And with JK, with Gus didn't have no PPR value. So JK's opportunity share is 64.7. So if Omarion can bring anything to the table in the receiving game and pass pro, because we know Najee can't. Well, he has brought something to the table. So, you know what I mean? It could be definitely a 50-50 split, 100%.
Yeah, I foresee the Ricky getting some action, especially if he earns it. It's going to be tough. You know, I think it's an open competition. I think that's a young running back that's worth monitoring. And if he's the best player for the job, then there's no reason why they can't give it to him. Got to be better.
How confident are we in Breece Hall, Mr. Magic said?
I'm happy with the decision to retain him, not lose him in a battle for
a trade for a fourth round.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 fourths maybe. A fourth and a fifth. Like I feel like those were the offers they were getting. And like, screw this, we're running him into the dirt. That's why I like Breece this year. We should get a value, and because of the value we're getting on him, we shouldn't expect like top 5 finish, especially when you have Justin Fields, who can take away himself in the run game, right? Obviously, because he rushes the ball here and there, and maybe even down there in the red zone, take away some of them tugs. But we're gonna get a guy that they're gonna have no quarrels for running him into the dirt. They don't intend on paying him. It's already the writing's on the wall. So for fantasy, we should love Breece Hall. He's gonna go out there and die, like in the best way. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be like he's gotta die for the bag, right? Because he's already see they're not gonna pay him here. He's gotta go out and show out and die and die. Try get rich or die trying. Straight up.
Yeah, in a single QB, where are we taking him right now? Maybe an early third, mid third.
He's probably a fourth, bro. What if it's receiver heavy? And we do have like 3 tight ends in the mix.
Hey, JD, I just sent you and Bogey something.
Huh? Oh. It's gonna leave funny.
No.
Lee just be like, I like it. Lee,
need your help.
Well, what is it? Lee just bring it up.
Yeah. Something Bake sent me.
I got my phone. I'm charging my phone inside. Let me grab my shit.
I don't know, man. I like Jamar Chase, but I don't know if I think I'm giving up too much.
You got a chance to bring in Chase, huh?
Yeah, but look what I'm giving up.
Counter.
Man, hold on. Just is this somebody that's watching that you're gonna deal with, so we can't talk about it out loud?
Yeah, it's Bakes.
Oh, okay. And he's trying to give you Chase?
Yeah.
Oh, he wants all of it though.
He wants all.
Yeah. Give it to him. No, I'm not involved in this trade. I'll give you some thoughts on it, but I haven't looked at it. I don't have my phone on me. I'm always trying to get Chase, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he's looking at some serious assets.
But I don't think I'd ever be able to afford his price.
Yeah. This one's just a little rich for my blood.
I definitely like nice things.
So maybe go after, well, no. Never mind. I'm not in that league. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but
it's the nice joint, but it's also I love it because Bakes, I know behind the scenes, because Lee will go, I just rejected this trade. What do you think of it though? And I'm like, well, you rejected it. You know what I mean? Like,
But then I'm like, oh, okay, Banks is, because Banks is very relentless, and that's a good.
Yeah, he's. I will agree with it. Very relentless.
And you better be ready for the waves of offers. You know what I do? I just tell Banks, I go, it's of zero interest to me. So he won't hit me with the waves because he knows if he continues to hit me with waves here and there, he'll get me into the trade vortex. I'll start riding the wave, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I'm in the trade vortex with Banks. And he's leaving with some of my best players. Yeah.
Well, I find it's a compliment. It means I drafted something decent for once.
I mean, JJ's probably your savior right now because like you're bad at the QBs last year. But when you did draft JJ at a good value last year, then he dies later on.
Yeah, he did.
You saw that coming. Pause. I hope JJ's a thing. I have Asher.
Well, I mean, you know what? So we still, and I hate to bring it up, please forgive me. We still don't have nothing on Rodgers. Now, with the news of Derek Carr, it does open up a spot for Kirk Cousins, another spot for Aaron Rodgers to go to. You know what I mean? So I think that the writing on the wall for JJ, I think we are pretty much going to see him at the beginning of the season, bro.
It's got to be, right?
See who?
Otherwise, you risk going into, say you do bring in Rodgers. Let's just go down that rabbit hole. Just fill in the blank. They bring in someone and it's not him, right? You're going into year 3 not knowing about him yet. Like we're gonna see JJ, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, even Aaron Rodgers even threw it out there. I'm willing to play for 10 million. That's in poker, we call that a throwout. Where it's like, you know what I mean? Where it's someone that might not have been really considering, they just hear it and they go, oh shit, only 10 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially for a team that's contending and they a little shaky at the quarterback position. 100% it sound very enticing.
If I'm Aaron Rodgers and then what does the conversation sound like, right? It's like, okay, yeah, I'll come over for 10 million, but look, Kev, Kevin O'Connell, right? Look, Kev, I ain't teaching that kid shit. You know what I mean? I'm here to win. He can watch and fucking learn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they would want that. Plus, like, it's like destroying the confidence of this kid. It's bad. Like the injury was bad, but if he can play back, if he can come back after this injury and command that offense, be the starter, the guy they drafted in the first round, this is a hell of a chip on his shoulder that you can't buy even. You know what I mean? Like this adversity that he has to go through, this could make him better than they ever thought he could be. You know what I mean? For real. Like this could bring this, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It takes the privilege away. You know what I mean?
Talk about
he had to watch sorry ass Sam Darnold do it. He's like, fuck that. There should be some fire in this kid. You know what I mean? I'm hoping. And the moment he shows up, I'm flipping him. Flipping him in Dynasty.
Yeah. I mean, this is KLC's pick, though.
It is, right? This is his guy. Granted, he did work with Cousins all the way back in Washington, but then now he's calling the plays. He's molding he's shaping his QB to run the offense he wants to run. He got all the fucking Jeffersons and the Addisons. He got all the sins, Hawkinsons.
Sins. He got all the sins.
He got all the sins over there. They got Mason and Aaron Jones they could lean on. They have on paper one of the better offensive lines. Plus, they beefed it up in the offseason. So, I mean, it's a really nice car to drive. Hopefully, that kid can drive good. You know what I mean?
It's facts. Crooked Commission said you on the clock right now, Bo.
Okay. Let me go get my
Alan said, thanks, Bogey, for stealing my thunder for a bit. You didn't let Gucci read the comment.
Oh, I missed it. Go ahead, go back.
Nah, he talking about the niggas.
Oh yeah. You really? I mean, there's certain English words that just doesn't sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
Lee, did you see what Bake said?
We'll go ahead. I'm transparent.
I don't mind the details.
Oh, see, there you go.
You want me to tell the details? Okay.
Go ahead, Lee.
There we go. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Hold on. All righty. All right. Bakes would send me Jamar Chase. I'd be giving up J.J. McCarthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roquan Smith, a 2026 first, and a 2027 first.
So, JJ, we just talked about JJ. So basically, JJ is one of the main parts in this deal because it's a quarterback. Now, is he stable? Are you stable at quarterback?
Nope, I'm not. I just drafted Will Howard.
So you got to keep your quarterback.
Exactly.
And what's his quarterback situation?
Let's see, Biggs. This is a nice guys. Let me go to nice guys right now.
A nice guy. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's one of us.
Might be a nice guy, but
he's one of us.
He's one of us.
That guy.
All right. My quarterback situation is Jalen Hurts, J.J. McCarthy, and Will Howard. And I also have Deshaun Watson on my bench.
Rashad Watson.
Watson. Now, as for Bakes, has Dak Prescott, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, he has Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, that's all he's got. So Bakes needs a quarterback.
Yeah, y'all in the same situation.
Exactly.
Oh my mom. We are the world. We are the children. I can't give up one of my quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. We're both on the same boat.
Will Howard or racist Rudolph. I just picked up racist Rudolph in the league, just in case if Aaron don't go there. It's another spot open up with that Derek Carr shit 100%. Alan said if RZA was on stage freestyling and said, I'm speeding in the car like fast drive, crawling on the pedal, 8 legs like A, and then ODB interrupts and screams, spider! He's crawling like a spider, y'all. Okay, then ODB spends like the next 60 seconds explaining to the audience why RZA was going to say spider, 8 legs like a spider, because spiders have legs. That didn't mean 16 feet on a gas pedal, then the car go faster. We're breaking shit down. And Peacock said, holy overpay, Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Cam in the building. Top of the morning, Cam. How'd them finals go, big bro? And then he said Malik Neighbors for four.
Holy shit.
I can't say 4 first rounds pick. That shit got me tongue twisted like a motherfucker. But y'all
God dang.
That is a lot. So what you'll be doing is, hey, you'll be trying to put yourself in prime position for Jeremiah Smith and the young bull from Alabama in the 2027 draft.
No shit, right?
That's crazy. 4 picks for Malik Neighbors.
Whew.
Did you know Malik Neighbors and Wandale had 140 and Malik had 170? That shit, and Wandale is top 10 in targets. He was 10th with because like I said, I'm doing a wide receiver video.
I've been seeing things. This a chance. This is I've seen like that Jackson Dart has a chance of starting the season.
Oh wow. I mean, you mean at the beginning of the season, or just at some point at the season?
This morning, like 2 or 3 people were reporting that he has a shot at starting because of the way he's been throwing in so far.
That's exciting. I don't want to see Russell Wilson no more.
Yeah, facts. OG Turner.
I mean, I could see him maybe Russell Wilson starting a couple of games, but if they say Dart's ready, okay, all the power to you.
Yeah, if he could pick up Dabo's distance real fast, you know what I mean? He do, that do give him a shot at playing for sure, picking up the real fast.
How long do you think that Daboll has a rope? How long until he gets fired? Do you think he lasts a season or what?
It just depends on what the team look like. If they in the top 5 of drafting, you know, this year, you know, what I mean, yeah, they probably clean the slate.
Yeah, probably so.
But I mean, they defense should
that
keep
defense.
them in game.
That defense is going to have to carry them, dude.
Not even carry them. I think it's just going to keep them in games, though, bro. You got a hell of a defensive line.
That has to be one of the best defensive lines in football.
And then you got the middle part of this defense and their linebackers with Enrique. Kid is the one that has been talking about. And I was just finna draft the guy McFadden. What's his first name? Fucking
Micah.
Micah. I was just finna draft him in the startup that we got. You know what I mean? 100%. Then you bring in the bull from Bogey was talking about. He just drafted in Bullard from Miami to go with the young secondary that they already got. It's like they got pieces on that defense, bro. So it should keep them in game. 100%.
Yeah, a couple of them and the Patriots. I like the Patriots this year. Fantasy wise, a lot of points. I think that those guys are gonna be losing a lot on the field. A lot.
Cam says, y'all think I should make that trade from Nabers for 4 first-round picks? I don't know. That's kind of high.
Hell no, don't do it, big bro.
No way, man. That's suicide.
Everything. And I'm glad to hear the finals went good, big bro. Now it's time to kick them feet up. Hey, Cam, is it the guy that's trying to make the all LSU team like you said a couple weeks ago?
I would do 2 first-round picks, but not 4.
Yeah, me too. I want that. I want that 101.
Damn.
I want that 101.
I'm narrowing it down. I don't like
Jeremiah Smith.
Hey, Bogey, what did you think of this one here? Malik Neighbors for 4 first-round picks. That's too high.
I'm gonna give you the context. So last week, Cam tapped in, right? So Cam got Neighbors and Jettis on his team, and one of his league mates is trying to make an all LSU team. And we told him, nah, don't do that because, you know, you got Jettis, Neighbors, and I forgot who else was on the rest of his team. He was just talking about it. If it wasn't last week, it was a week before.
I hella remember this.
Yeah. Oh, everything.
Yeah, and I even said, fuck that guy. Why don't we build the all LSU team?
Oh, my mama.
He's halfway there.
Then I just asked Cam, is it the guy that's trying to make the all LSU team that's giving up the 4 first rounds? And he said, yeah. So, yeah, nah, don't do that shit.
So, Brian Thomas Jr., Neighbors, and Jefferson?
I think so, bro.
Players too?
I think
If
so.
you're trying to build an all LSU team, I want you to have nothing on your team but LSU guys. Give me all your players plus those 4th rounds. Here's my Nabbers. I want all of it. How about that?
Oh my mama.
Otherwise, I want to win out Nabbers and Jefferson. You know what I mean? How can I get Chase, bro? I'll give a 4 first for Chase right now. Fuck it. I'll have the LSU.
I go flip it on their ass, man.
Flip it on them, man. Here's my 4 first rounds. You enjoy my 111 or 112 for 4 years straight. That's what that sounds like to me. Someone's like, I'm gonna give you 4 first rounds, right? But check this out. I'm gonna be winning for 4 years straight, or at least have a better chance than you. How does that sound? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild.
Hey, Lee, I got a question for you, Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if Bakeston asked for that draft capital, would you take that Would you take that trade?
Chase, it's just Chase by itself. Here's what I would do: is I would start adding from his side. I'd add on to the Chase but he doesn't. I mean, the QB is really what he's going for, and then dressing it up like he's like fucking.
But see, what I was gonna say is, Lee, if you was to make that trade, what you gonna do is you just go attack some of these older quarterbacks with some of that motherfucking draft capital. Not saying to use a high draft capital, but a quarterback to just try and get through with this season, and then you try and find another younger quarterback next year.
I know,
because if your defense is deep and you really ain't too hurting off a Roquan, basically and then MHJR, you definitely getting an upgrade at wide receiver for sure. So if the draft,
I'm getting an upgrade in the wide receiver, but I have to pray Will Howard's going to start.
like I said, you might be able to go find another older quarterback for a little bit, not too much of a big price.
Is he the guy with Rodgers?
Like there's a couple of quarterbacks, I ain't gonna, what I mean? It's just that you just got to go slide through your league mates and see what they got.
Exactly.
There's some quarterbacks that you might be able to get away with for just this one season.
I don't know. You know what's crazy is like there's too many. It's like a situational transition, right? It's like, all right, give me all of this, so I can give you my situation. You know what I mean? That's how I always feel.
That's why I said
I gotta feel like it's beneficial
if the draft capital
whatever trade.
If the draft capital isn't making or breaking the deal, and if he can keep the draft capital and wiggle somewhere else, especially if he got a lot of draft capital or if he's deep somewhere else.
It's not smart to give up that first and the QB, and he's in a bad QB situation because you're not, you gotta move up to get a QB. It's gonna be far more difficult to hope a QB falls to the second round, is what I'm saying. In a rookie draft, if you're in a super flex dynasty and your QB situation's fucked off, like that first round is like you need that to like get close to it if you're not in position already. You know what I mean?
100%, and that's why I said if that draft capital, if he gets to keep that, he get to wiggle somewhere else and go get a quarterback, bro. 100%.
If I had a third QB of note, I would have already moved one of my best QBs to try to get Chase from him.
100% easily. I would have been attacked.
I would have been okay having some part. I have Josh Allen and Brock Purdy in that league. I would have gave up Josh Allen for like Jamar Chase plus if I knew if that plus was a good QB and another like skill piece. I would have done that just to like beef my team up. You know what I mean? But
in the Gen Wealth,
I also have a lot of dynasty leagues, so I'm okay diversifying.
In the Gen Wealth this whole offseason, even before the Devontae Adams news, I was trying to sell fucking Stafford for a draft pick, bro. 100%, because I already had the 102. I'm trying to get off that and gain something. And maybe if I was going to slide in and get another quarterback in this year draft, the draft that we just had, because I had a shitload of picks. 100%, I would have loved that I got rid of Stafford. Oh, my mama.
So here's the thought that I was holding back. There was a thing about what would we do for the first overall, and I thought about maybe Puka. If I had Puka Nacua and somebody was offering me the 101 for 26, I think I would make that trade. And then with like the typical consensus of receivers above him, then I would rather have the others. That's like JJ, Nabers, and Thomas Jr. Let's see.
I do like him in that conversation.
So that's my cutoff. I think the 101 is worth Puka.
I ain't mad at that. Puka is only he'll be 24 when the season starts. Oh, everything.
Yeah, and like we have 2 years of Puka. We've only seen 1 year of
17 games.
So like this, we probably haven't even seen the best yet, bro. Let's go.
The only thing is who are we tying into after Stafford leaves? Because Stafford only got a 1 year deal. So who gonna be throwing him the ball?
He got it's a 1 year deal after this year. So it's an extension, right? So we have him for 2 seasons theoretically.
Oh my mama, there it is there. Who gonna be throwing him the ball after Stafford?
Stetson Bennett.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I ain't gonna lie. They actually said Stetson Bennett's been looking good.
I
mean, are they saying he's looking good as in like mentally? Because
physically in camp, in what they've been doing.
That's from like
rehab and everything too.
From Sean McVay
Facebook account.
No, from Sean McVay.
Oh, call him.
I don't call that loser.
FaceTime him right now.
Sean McVay skiing right now in California.
He is not in Hollywood too.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
I just came up with the best play.
Cam said, I only asked this. My wide receiver is so good. I also joined an orphan team. And that's what's up, big bro. On my mama.
Yeah, there you go,
Bring
man.
that bitch back home.
The first orphan team I ever picked up was in the Heart to Start, and I got it to the Super Bowl the very next year. I didn't win it, but then it was very gratifying. So then it opened up for me adopting a couple other after that.
Come on now.
One of the other ones, two of the other ones I adopted, one of them I won out the gate. The other one, rest in peace to our man Stu. You know,
rest in peace, Stu.
Yeah, I finally took the championship home, and then unfortunately the commissioner removed a lot of our kind from those leagues. So
yeah, it's all good.
I went out like a champ for Stu. Let's go.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to our brother.
Rest in peace, big bro. We got Jay Love in the building. What's up, Jay Love?
What's up, Jay Love?
What's going on, bro? He said us
something with Bogey and the fat finger. He's like, his fingers aren't even that fat. Pause.
Hey, Jay Love says Stafford for a second and a third. Yeah, I would have did it, especially if there was high second and third. I would have ran that quickly because I had high second. I had a high first, high second. I had two other seconds, which was a 2.7 to 2.8. Then a high third, 100%. I didn't have no fourth. I had hella picks. I love what I did in that draft. So yeah, that would have got it done for surely.
I do appreciate you are holding it at the value it should be, though.
100%.
Like it's a
see me when I do see, that's the reason why I don't get a lot of trades done, because I drive a hard bargain to drive 100%. I'm just not go for the ooh-wah 100%. Oh my mom. But see, another thing is too though, like right when the offer comes, if the offer is somewhere near that I don't feel too bad, you definitely we got action. But if you hit me over the head where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send you something that's over the head as well. Now, if we get to just getting somewhere in the middle, then we got some action. But you know how like when you have two magnets, you can either put them together and they gonna come together, pause, or they gonna push away. That's how my bargaining shit is in trades. I ain't gonna lie, bro. On my mouth. And then some trades just get done easily on everything.
I like it. I love it when I'll throw on Flacco. You're like, yeah. I want the needle to be moving a little bit more in a trade, but I guess it's like we're super close. Maybe that matters.
Cam said currently in the process of the rookie draft and to bring this team back from the depths. That's the orphan team. Alan said, now I feel bad. I dumped my girlfriend because someone said they saw her at the department store leaving with. There you go. Oh, that's why I do that, Alan. Damn it. Our kind is crazy. This new league, I've drafted 9 rookies so far with 4 picks left to go. Everything. You're going to have the all 22 and under team.
Similar, draft right now. He'll support all the decisions you've been making.
Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to do something really ugly here.
Oh, you on the clock?
Yep, I think I'm going to do something really ugly.
Bakes-a-lot said, facts. Jimmo and I are like those opposing magnets. Oh, my mama, that shit is a hilarious ass analogy for trades, bro. No lie. Oh,
they're gonna dance forever and it goes nowhere.
Come on now.
The way they and then here's the thing too. It's Jimmo. Jimmo's the type like he could be the illest landscaper. He'll just be like, I'll pay someone to do it, right? So he's like. He brings in one of the best, like, you know, dynasty guys, but he's all offense only dynasty guys, and so he's interested. Shout out to our man Jax Falcone. You know, he makes his rounds. Shout out to the Undroppables. Him and his whole crew. They make their rounds. They're notable. They do great work. But Jax, it's funny because Jax like he has to stop Jimmo from doing crazy shit 9 times out of 10 because Jimmo would just be like, fuck it. Like he traded for T Tagovailoa one time.
Oh man, this is so.
I was on the phone with Kidda, and he goes, "Oh shit, someone just traded for Tua for a third. I go, damn, that's a damn good deal. And then we look at it, and then kid is like, look at it again. It was just T Tagovailoa. It was his brother, Tulia, or whatever his name is. And Jax was so mad Jemo made the trade. But it was funny because Jemo goes, he puts the screenshot. Jemo had ran it by Jax, and he just glanced at it and said, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
And he realizes it, but it was already too late. Yeah, man. I seen
classic.
I seen the Cowboys trade a 4th round for Trey Lance. I seen him trade. I seen him trade a 4th round for Jonathan Mingo.
And Mingo, oh my mama.
Sometimes even in the NFL, they do stupid trades. Is my point. In Dynasty, you got to kind of let people do. There is a point where it looks like some clear dumbass shit, but like, yo, like that one, we all had a good laugh, and then Jemo refused to reverse it. No, leave it. I have to learn.
He stood on it. He stood on it on everything.
Stood on it like a real gangster. Okay, fuck it. Then it showed Jax Falcone drop the player. It was to attack by those brother.
Isn't that
Jax got on it right away? Get him off my team so I don't get reminded of it.
Isn't that the replacements, Falcone?
It's Falco. He's Shane Falco. This is Jax Falcone.
Okay. I knew
like
it was
mafia shit. You know, Falcone.
Yeah, shout out to the replacements, man.
Yeah, man. The Replacements is a hell of a movie. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of my favorites. By far. God fucking damn it. I took Mark Andrews. That was really ugly. I did. I took Mark Andrews in round 23.
Should have let the slide continue.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, God. Shout out to Gang Green, bro.
That would normally be the time I call Kidda. Tell me I shouldn't take Mark Andrews here. I feel good. I took Mark Andrews. Him and Evan Ingram. They're going to be flexes till my youngsters come through. I like it. It's really ugly.
Yeah, cross your fingers.
Trade him to the Chargers. Let's go.
The youth movement has ended. After the 25th round, does the time drop again? Cricket said.
Yep. We'll go to 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours on the clock.
Before I used to not go to the. Oh no, it's actually. Is it round 30? Oh yeah, that's right. I usually do it round 30. I did say round 25, but we can kick this thing into gear. It'll be done like another week, no later. We usually do these things in 2 weeks. Is when I keep the clocks in this fashion. You know what I mean? I got no more papers and no more fucking things. I have this shitty pipe that my boy made because he's a welder. So it's like made of actual metal. But it looks like it made it like a foil, like an old foil piece. And I'm like, this pipe sucks. I have nothing. I have no more backwoods. I'm like, I'll make it run in a little bit when the kids wake up. Actually, I thought I gotta wait. Shit. I'll wait till
gotta at least stash a glass one somewhere.
I did have one, definitely broke. I'm bad with pieces. Like I had a bubbler for hell long. And then even like when I moved here, I gave a bunch of my pieces to my pops. Even that's where I get it from, because he didn't either clog them or broke them. I'm a roller though. I like the aesthetic of, like, you know what I mean. I'm like,
I got to roll. That's all. That's all I can intake my flower is rolling up some tobacco.
I mean, like, you know, I'll carry a pen for convenience. Like if I'm just out and about.
I don't fuck with the.
I'll be in the grocery store. I don't give a fuck. Just in the aisle. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, sometimes the grocery stores be driving me crazy, man. People are like disgusting out there in the world.
Peacock said, "Nice guys finish first." Mine. Come on now. Jay Love said instead of Scooby snacks, that motherfucker gonna spit out the metal shavings. Ah,
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I took Mark Andrews and it hurts.
Will.
I'm checking all these empty backwood things. I'm like, what if I have an extra backwood just laying around here? They're all empty. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. Who's on? Stay tuned. Oh, let me text Stay Tuned. JB. Shout out to our man JB and the whole Stay Tuned Line crew. They keep it lit. Oh shit, yeah, it's going down tonight. Tuesday night. Check out Stay Tuned Live on YouTube. 7 o'clock West Coast time, 7 o'clock p.m., man. You know what I mean? First hour is always sports. Second hour is the entertainment hour. You know what I mean? Where shout out to the homegirls that be gracing the show. Nisi and Cleo and who else am I forgetting, man? I mean, they got a great rotation. All good peoples over there. And a lot of explicit sex stories get exchanged. It's a fun hour. You know what I mean? It's a lot of man versus women ideology too. I like it, actually.
Oh man.
It is. It's like, you know what I mean? Like relationship shit. So it's actually always it always makes for a great conversation. That's a lot of times I just sit back and that's where I eat the popcorn. You know what I mean? I'll get in my dumb questions here and there. Like one of the homegirls, like she was like, "I'm celibate right now." I said, "Can you still masturbate?" She's like, "Of course." Because it was an important question, though. You know what I mean? I'm like, "So wait a second. So you just can't like do anything?" He's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Oh, all right." Self-serving is, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, you know, I respect a woman like that. I mean, because I don't believe a woman doesn't have the same desires as we do. You know what I mean? It's you know what I'm saying? It's this is why it's an attraction, right? You know what I mean? Like, listen, they like doing it just as much as us. They possess the mighty box. You know what I mean? Yeah. I could be mad as fuck at my girl, and she'd be like, "Let's go fuck." I'm like, "All right." You know what I mean? You can't pass on box, especially if you're a one-woman man. You know what I mean? See, when you're young and dumb, and you can be like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna hold the box for hostage? Toodaloo, bitch." You know what I'm saying? It's different when you're in a relationship and you're like committed. So you're like,
yup.
I mean, they should be holding it for hostage sometimes. Like, hold
those
on,
days are long over.
You know what I'm saying? You
gotta watch your P's. You gotta watch your P's and Q's, what you can do, what you can't do.
Lee is in the doghouse.
Not at the moment.
I built the doghouse. My doghouse is dope. Oh, you want to go in a doghouse? Shit, it's a man cave.
The cave.
What else you got for us, Lee?
No, I got nothing else, to be honest with you. Yeah.
He's out there. The ear.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything that's out there that's floating around.
Go ahead and cruise around. Probably close it down in a sec.
All right, so they just did announce it's the Chiefs and the Chargers. Okay, that's fine.
I took Mark freaking Andrews.
Jay Love said, "How y'all boys feeling y'all drafts though? Board play out. How you want any bad snipes that hurt? Yeah, whoever took Cody Schwessinger, and
that was me.
Martin was going to be my first linebacker. So Cody Schwessinger went, I think, the round before I took my first linebacker. I was madder than a motherfucker.
Yeah, and I even jumped back in to get Jihad because I was like, "Fuck it, I got it before." Because I pinned you for taking Jihad and Martin right there, and I was like, "I can't get all three, but if I can get 2 out of the 3."
Yeah,
and I'm kind of mad I didn't just take Martin just to have because I only have 1 share of Martin in the Nice Guys League. But yeah, Schwessinger or Schwishenbanger.
Schwessinger, yeah.
Schwishenbanger is what I'm calling him.
Come on now.
Ooh, Rasul Douglas is visiting the Seahawks.
You gotta love a Jim Schwartz middle linebacker, bro. We can go down the pipeline of Jim Schwartz linebackers eating for us in the goddamn fantasy. So I'm, and they took him into what, the 2nd round?
Yeah, at the top of the 2nd round.
Top of the 2nd round.
I'm madder than a motherfucker.
What, 1st round?
Because I don't think I got any. Yeah, he was at he went up 1 pick.
Yep, and then
damn, that made me
even though Martin was the 5th round pick, he's literally walking in.
Martin was a 3rd round pick, bro.
Oh, he was a 3rd round. Oh shit! Damn, I should have took him first. You want to trade Schwarzenegger for Martin straight up?
Nah.
I tried.
Would you do Jack Campbell?
Jack Campbell got took a little while back. I think it was Crick that took him. Good pick. Good pick. He would have been drafted higher if he didn't have an injured year. Because if you prorate him out, he's balling.
Yeah, because the year before that he had 140 combined tackles.
Was fucking
at Oklahoma State.
He was 114.
140 that he had.
140 his rookie year.
No. The year before he got hurt, he had 140 total.
Yeah, that was his rookie year.
You can't come out the NFL draft after you have to be 3 years removed from high school in order to come out.
22. I'm sorry. His rookie year was 2022. That's right. Because I want to say, the first year they brought in Anal Zone from the Saints.
No, I'm talking about Martin.
Oh, Martin. Oh, he's a 3rd rounder.
Yeah, Martin, they took him in the 3rd round.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why I think he was a 5th rounder.
But that's the one I said that had 140 total tackles.
That's right, but he had the injured year last year.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Jacques Campbell.
No, I think he said he'll offer you Jack Campbell for him.
Nah. I'd rather take what's behind door number 2. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that weird that a lot of us are, well, I'll speak for myself. I'm wired that way. Like, I know what Jack Campbell is, for example. I don't know what Schwarzenegger could be. I want what's behind door number 2 because the situation that he's in and the history of Jim Schwartz, middle linebackers. And he should be playing middle linebacker, right?
Schwarzenegger
got over there.
Schwarzenegger, whatever bro's name is.
Schwishenbanger. Schwishenger, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think when during the draft process, they did say he's just purely a true middle inside linebacker, bro.
And like over there, I think it's who's over there? It's not
because he comes from UCLA. Schwarzenegger he played for UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah,
everybody's very familiar with how I build. This is not how I build, so I am having fun in that aspect, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, out of all the startups,
I'm making a pathetic attempt to try to get some veterans in there so I can have some guys to start until some of my youngsters get into play. But yeah, I'm having fun with this build.
Me too, bro. This is the first one I done did it, bro. On my mama.
I like your build over there, JD. It definitely doesn't look like the typical JD build. And I'm not saying and I feel like you have two styles of builds. Like you either go early QB or hero, or you'll wait. You know what I mean?
Well, see, when I got the 101,
I couldn't pin what you were doing half the time. I was like, he's snatching value. I was like, he's doing his thing.
So we then got 4 startups, and in 2 of them startups, I didn't have the 101, and I took JD5. Now them other 2 startups, I didn't have a. Oh wait. Did I have so whatever pick I had?
You had the 12 spot.
Because what happened was in the Generation Sav,
you had the 2 spot in the DJ. I'm sorry.
And so I traded into the first round to add Chase and Neighbors together.
Oh yeah, that's nasty. Oh, and then you got Josh Allen in there too, huh?
On everything. So
Yeah,
that
you
so
traded for
so that draft, that type of draft, that's the only draft out of all the 4 new startups where I traded any picks to get into the back into the first round. You feel me? So my other 2 drafts, next gen and D-gen, I just let fall whatever to me. And then this draft we in now, I didn't wait till I waited till the 18th pick or the 17th round to start going IDP. Everything was all offense, and then my philosophy with my defense is just to have the all under 23 team. Oh my mama.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because like, see, here's where I fucked up. In this last round, the last round, I took Bullard, going from right to left, and it was Starks or Bullard. And like, I should have just took the blue chip player, bro. Even though Bullard, because there's a good chance that no one's even looking Bullard's direction, but I'm looking at him because he got fucking 90 tackles. You know what I mean? And I did my first DB. I'm like,
and New York brought him in for a reason. They paid, bro.
What's up?
Didn't he go to New York to the Giants?
No, Bullard is
Javon Bullard. Is it Javon Bullard?
Yeah, he was
safety, right? Now? Yeah, he don't play in Miami no more.
Holland. That's
Javon Holland. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, Javon Bullard. He's with the Packers. He's a year 2 guy.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's why he was on my radar because I was kind of keeping them all in that age range, unnecessarily doing that type of build. You know what I mean? And I'm having fun with it. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm still happy I got Bullard, but I knew once I took Bullard and I go, who's gonna look at Starks? And I'm looking down the line. I go, oh no, JD's gonna take him. I'm like, I fucked up. And I try to trade in hella much. I'm like, I should have taken Starks.
What up, Antonio?
I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
Congrats to your New York Knicks.
We got Chase in the building. What's up, Chase?
What's up, Chase? Big Bank in the building.
What's up, Gang Green Antonio?
What's up, twin? Hey, man, Knicks is going. Let's go. My brother-in-law's he's originally from Jersey, so yeah, he's a big Knicks fan. You know what I mean? That was just his basketball team growing up.
Yeah, it just fucks to see it. I mean, it just fucking sucks to see Jason Tatum go down because that was a hell of a game when Jason Tatum went down, bro. They were going back.
They're saying he does have it's not good.
It's an Achilles.
Is that right?
Yeah, they said it's something.
Oh no, taters.
Fuck, bro.
Warriors wannabes.
Hey, Jay Love said that was his pick. Bullard was his pick.
Okay, so I did it right.
Yeah, we got none other than
of course I get next to Jay Love, where I'm like, here's an instance in the draft, right? I'm sitting on the clock, I'm like, such and such or Wallace right here. This kid I like a lot. I'm like, no one's looking at Wallace, no one even knows he exists. I'll let him go on the next go around, and I'll be the one that looks crazy that reaches up. And then J Love takes him the very next pick. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Come on now.
Because I would reach up for Wallace because he might be a triple-digit tackler, bro. Like, or close to it. You know what I mean? Like, he's filling in a spot that's vacant. And he filled it last year and he did well.
Hey, we got Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We got Diamond Joe in the building.
Diamond Jizzle.
El Caption.
What's up,
Pa?
We might be RV living it on the way to Vegas.
We're just gonna follow the Diamond Trail. Follow the Diamond Trail. Shout out to our man Diamond Joe.
They don't throw rose petals at his feet. They throw diamonds at his feet when he step up in the motherfucking building.
He's King Jaffe Diamond Joe.
Them is facts. Oh, my mama.
I need to bring him a fake diamond to Vegas.
So just telegraph it's fake, just right out the gate. He's like, listen, if you guys see me drifting diamonds, just know it's not real.
Oh my goodness.
and put ears on the diamonds.
There you go. Or just put diamonds in your ears. There you go. How about that? I'm pretty sure they do that in the world.
Big
there
bro says salute to the motherfucking crew, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Come on now, gang.
We this thing. Yeah, I took Mark Andrews. like it.
All right, so YouTube is gonna. They just came out on NFL.com. YouTube is gonna stream the Chargers Chiefs game for free on regular YouTube.
Oh, that's big.
Yep.
That means they gonna get a whole bunch of motherfuckers watching that shit.
Yep.
They trying to take over. That's crazy. They gonna have it on the regular YouTube.
Yep. They got it. I just put it in the thread right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they made that deal.
That is bruh. They see,
They're
bro.
gonna break the internet.
It's gonna be deaf to the motherfucking TV networks, bro. 100%. The streaming shit is gonna, bro. 100%. They gonna have motherfuckers. Well, see, I don't know where they blacked out.
YouTube says they want to try and set records.
See, that's where I'm going with it. That's where I'm going with it, bro. Because, like, I know like with certain VPNs and where you at, you can't get certain shit. So when you do got VPNs, you can add different countries in order to get certain shit. You feel me? So I think a lot of motherfuckers gonna be tuned into that game, bro. If it's on the free YouTube shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Then, well, I was all worried. I was like, I can't watch the game. Now I can.
Then in 2 years, this year halfway over, 2.5 years is the Olympics, and that's the beginning of the flag football at the Olympics. They really trying to make this shit a world game, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the fucker took Tyler Kraft. That's my next pick.
Calm down, Bogey. Come on, calm down. You need something to calm down.
Shout out to JB. Of course, JB got all the Packers. I should have known. I should have took Kraft and then took Andrews.
Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
Yeah, I've been watching this show. You seen that joint lead with the wrestlers? They sent AJ Styles and a bunch of OG wrestlers to go find different WWF legendary paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
That show's fucking tight.
Yeah, J Love just said some shit. He said, y'all heard the UFC is reaching a deal with Netflix, right? Kicking ESPN to the curb. Times are changing. I mean, and they got Monday Night Raw and all that shit on fucking Netflix.
Yeah, but the ratings are not as high on Netflix.
Huh?
The ratings aren't.
But see, here's the thing though.
Oh, wow.
It does not matter to them because they got the $5 billion deal. So WWE is super straight with it, man.
They just need to have like the proper servers set up for that type of traffic.
Yeah, because remember when we was watching the football game on Netflix the first time, that shit was doing some weird shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the Christmas game. The Christmas game wasn't the first game they had, right?
No,
it was the first Netflix game, wasn't it?
It
was it the Christmas game.
It was always Peacock was the other.
It was the first. It was on Peacock, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was the Beyonce. No, it was the
network.
It was the Beyonce concert in the middle of the year that it was buffering, and then when Christmas came,
that's what it was.
The Tyson.
They made fun of it. She made fun of it when she came out during the Houston Texas game, and it had the shit buffering. My mama as a little joke.
That was the Netflix game, I think.
Right? Yep, that was the Netflix game.
That's what.
But see, that concert was on Netflix as well, the Beyonce concert, and it started buffering. So when she was on the Christmas game, she did a little funny little thing about shit buffering.
Straight broke the
shit buffer.
And they stole Christmas from the NBA.
I don't know. I mean, I want some NBA on Christmas at that time. It usually just be on.
Hell no, I want nothing but NFL, man. They gonna make sure we
about like in history. You know what I mean? Like before we ever had football on Christmas. I mean, because remember the last 5 years we started having it like on the.
Hey, your mic unplugged.
Christmas Eve games.
Your mic unplugged.
We've had Monday night on.
Bogey,
2017.
your mic.
Your mic.
Oh shit. There you go. That's better. I'm back.
Fella.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie.
The Christmas shit about NBA.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've had Christmas games before because it fell on Christmas, right? But like, yeah, having it exclusive, this definitely destroys the networks. Like the networks ain't handling no more. And then you know what's so crazy is like these streaming platforms better get bigger and bigger. Otherwise, because the NFL, they're going to the streaming because they're paying them just as much or more that these networks were. Remember what they said when they added a week 17 to the NFL, that was like billions on billions of dollars of TV and other forms of revenue attached to it because you're adding an additional week of football. They're talking about adding a week 18 sooner than later. You know what I mean? Where now you're going to need multiple platforms, not just like the main 3-4 networks that we've had plus ESPN or whatever. You dig? Now it's like it's year to year going to be the rights are going to be bought to house these. Like YouTube just bought the rights to. They just partnered up with They didn't buy the rights, but they partnered up with NFL back in 2023. I know this because we got strikes on our channel because this other dude, whose name won't be said, he decided to show the preseason games and get our shit stricken. And I remember telling him, NFL has a partnership with YouTube this year. Like you weren't just going to get a glimpse of shit without.
I'm gonna tell you how big the partnership was, right? Because I got YouTube TV, 100%. Right. They were giving you like almost $100 off, $50 off on the what's the shit where you can watch all the games, the NFL ticket. They were promoting that shit like, look, bro, we got like $50 off, $100 off if you sign up right now.
Remember if you had Verizon? If you had a Verizon phone.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They was giving you an NFL ticket.
Yeah, or NFL ticket. They did that for years just for as a because you know why? Because Verizon's a grip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never.
Verizon is fucking.
I've only had 18. I've had AT&T since 2004. I didn't seen Singular wireless. I didn't seen
the big merger.
Pac Bell. My phone was it Pac Bell? It was what the fuck it was? Singular, AT&T,
Cricket, Pac Bell.
Oh no,
yeah, on my mama. Yeah, all my shit done changed, but it's always been the AT&T shit. But it's been different names, but I didn't have that shit since like 05.
Pac Bell, AT&T, and then they also bought out what was the other ones? They had the Singular.
Yep, Singular. I have Singular was the little orange, little ugly little symbol.
Yeah,
on my mama.
The little motherfucking he looked like the Jordan sign, but it was like the bathroom sign.
Something like that on my mama. Jay Love said they're talking about going to 18 games in 2 bye weeks, 20 weeks per season. Yeah, that's on the way.
That'd be dope. Let's go. Mayhem. I want it.
Hey,
so
look,
what do you think that would mean? We start like now earlier September, and then we
you just take out the preseason games.
Or do the preseason start off like in earlier August then, right? Because we're already down to 3. Oh, it would be 2 preseason games probably. If you think about the notable teams, right?
It probably won't be no preseason.
The Rams, the Eagles, these guys don't never play their starters in the preseason anyway. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like if you only have 2 preseason games, then you just see your backups and then you let the 3s and 4s duke it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's I think it's a priority in a draft to get your QB3 and shoot for QB4.
Yeah, especially the way in recency bias, the last 3 years we've seen several QBs go down, and then the product that they put on TV changes. Like Tua, man, that's a good market over there in Miami. Every time he dies, that team goes to shit. You know what I mean?
They miss backs. I mean, the Niners had a running back playing quarterback in the NFC Championship, dog.
Come on. CMC's the GOAT.
Oh, my mama.
And the legendary Josh Johnson.
This shit is crazy, bro.
He's the fucking legend, man. He never thought he'd play in an NFC Championship, did he? Look at him.
This shit is crazy. I mean, the Brady shit. I mean, when he played against the Chiefs, that's who took him out. Oh, my mama, when he went out for the whole season, it was fucking Matt Castle, and they won 10 games that year. That's the Brady rule. Don't go low. Pause.
Yeah, I think it was the Jets that did him in, right?
I want to say it was the Chiefs, but I don't know.
Oh, he might be right there.
I can't. That was in.
What's so crazy?
That was 2010, I think, too.
That was the only notable like injury for Brady in his career, huh? Like real like season ender.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy. He's built like a white Gumby, you know. Like if Gumby was white, you know what I mean?
Peacock said, the more games they add, the higher the chances of players getting injured, and they're more likely to have running backs by committee and teams shutting it down early when locked in out of the playoffs. And they're probably going to have to expand the roster if you're going to put add more games too. 100%. You can't have that.
Or even expand like you can have like more emergency roles like that. Like that, there are guys from the practice squad that get elevated to the emergency roles. Like we have an emergency role QB, right?
Yeah, he dresses, but he's not counted as the
active. He's there for emergencies.
Right, and you can't have, like you said, the level of play when the starting quarterback goes down, it's a wrap. And so in certain markets, it fucks shit off. I mean, just last night, bro, the Jason Tatum shit, bro, that just fucked off the NBA playoffs because Boston is one of the main motherfucking markets in they fucking NBA shit.
Those Warrior wannabes, you mean?
Oh my mama, that shit. I mean, even this, with the Steph Curry shit, bro, we not seeing Steph too much. Yeah. I mean, whenever they play the next game, it's a wrap.
Change the subject.
Oh my mama, and that fucked it off.
Bogey, both of our teams might be going home for the off season.
I feel like it's your fault.
I think y'all win next game, Lee.
At home?
Yeah,
but Jaylen Brown has to show up. Pause. He didn't show up last night. He's getting paid all these $1 million for what? Being a pussy?
Yeah, but he was the motherfucking finals MVP last year, though.
Yeah. Keyword last year. That's not this year. He hasn't shown up.
Yeah.
Last year or a couple years ago?
It was last year.
That's right. You went on Boston last year.
Yeah, they lost to y'all a couple of years ago. So they've been floating around.
Basically, if Tatum's hurt, that window's closed.
You know, that's fucked up, bro. I didn't like that shit.
But what I didn't do, I went online last night and I saw all these Knicks fans saying, "Oh, we won," but they were bragging, "Oh, Tatum's injured." That's fucking classless. Like,
I was screaming at the phone.
That's the guy that would celebrate if Mahomes went down. Pause.
Well, yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. Even Antonio said to me last night, he goes, "Man, I love my Knicks winning, but I just didn't like how now Knicks fans were saying, 'Hey, man, Tatum's injured,' and he goes, 'I don't like to see anyone injured.' I said, 'I respect that,' and I said, 'Congratulations to your Knicks. You guys beat us. That was good.'"
Shout out to Antonio. Gang Green, stand up.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I can take it. We lost, but I just don't like people say, "Oh, well, because Jason Tatum fucking in." Fuck you.
I mean, it's terrible. I mean, it feels like when my Warriors lost, and this is when I stopped watching basketball religiously, bro. When we lost to fucking Canada, bro. What was them?
Toronto.
Yeah,
Toronto. Bro. That's the year that's the year KD got hurt. In the
because KD ruptures his Achilles.
Yeah.
And fucking was it the Black Corey Matthews? My man Clay. He tears his ACL, and then it was just like, all right, we're done for like a year. And then also KD was gone now. And then it was just, so to beat Boston a couple years later, that shit was legit. Cause that's like, that was like, a team that was not, no one thought they would come back, bro. You know what I mean? They thought the run was over. We got into that next decade.
That's why that shit hurts with him getting hurt in these fucking playoffs, man. Him and Tatum, man, that shit. Look at the Warriors was before they got Jimmy, bro. They wasn't even in the play-in, or they were or in the play-in. Look at them. They jumped up to the 6th seed or whatever the fuck they is and knocked off who y'all knock off?
The Rockets.
The Rockets, the number 2 seed or the number 3 seed, 100%. In which when y'all beat Boston, Ime was the coach of Boston, 100%. You know what I mean? So the Warriors had a hell of a run this year when they got Jimmy on everything. But Steph goes down, it's a wrap. Oh yeah, I like what Peacock said. My bad. Diamond Joe said Bernard Pollard is the one that got Tom Brady.
Okay.
I know because I drafted Brady with my first pick that year, because that's coming off the Randy Moss 50 TDs. The 20 TDs from Moss and the 50 TDs for Brady.
Were you able to pick up Matt Castle?
Right. Facts.
Where did he go after that? He parlayed into like a starting gig with the Chiefs too, right?
I think so.
Didn't he take the Chiefs to a title game? I think it was like, who was the coach? Was it Was it my man Tom something? Tom
Thibodeau?
No.
Football with Chief, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, Tom
Castle went there.
Hardy? No, not Tom Hardy. That's the actor. What was it? He was the OC for a minute with the Steelers with Lev Bell. What was his name? Haley. Todd Haley. Todd Haley. There you go.
Yeah.
Was it Todd Haley? Was that the coach?
I don't know. I don't know if he was there.
Because whoever the running backs were for hella long, right? That's why Todd Haley has like that's why I like Nick Chubb. When Todd Haley was over there in Cleveland, I didn't know nothing about Nick Chubb. I didn't even care he was coming off a knee. I was like, oh, he's gonna be with Todd Haley.
There we go, right there.
Todd Haley was there in 2009.
There you go. So you can give me 10 points.
Then I went Romeo Cannell.
Oh, shit. See, I slept on that. I didn't know Romeo Crennel was over there for a while.
Yeah, he was there for 2011.
Allen said they're aiming for a 24-week season with 2 byes and a St. Patrick's Day Super Bowl.
Let's go. In Ireland.
Peacock said they do this stuff. They got to stop putting 6 or 8 teams on a bye week in the same week. Spread that shit out. Oh my mama, our fantasy teams be gutted in certain weeks, bro. Facts. Oh my mama, Tatum probably
it's my destiny. It's my destiny.
Come on now. Tatum probably gonna miss all of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Week 14 bye week is wild. That's almost the whole season already. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Let's go.
Teams are dead by then. NBA season is way too long. Facts.
That is facts.
So what do you think they would? Do you think they would ever chop it down? Ever? Never, right?
Hell no, they ain't gonna. That's just like baseball. They ain't gonna go from 160 to 140. They ain't gonna do that shit. Sometimes you be in World Series shit and it be snowing and shit.
Yeah. It's all about the MONEY.
100%, bro.
Crazy.
It might have been Dick Vermeil. Yeah, I remember Dick Vermeil for the Chiefs.
Yeah, when was he there? Vermeil was there in 2000.
So he retired from the Rams, and then I think he went on like a little 3-year break.
Yeah, Vermeil was there for 5 years.
What was his first year there in Chiefs?
2001.
All right. Oh, he went straight from the Rams to there then.
Mm-hmm.
They won it in '99, so he sat out a year then.
Yeah, so it went from Vermeil, then it went to Herm Edwards, then Todd Haley, then Romeo Crennel.
You play to win the game. Hello. Shout out to motherfucking Coach Herm. Coach Herm, I think he had JD5 at Arizona State.
Did he?
I think so.
So he had Brandon Ayuk too, and who else was over there?
Might be wrong about that. I know he was at Arizona State not too long ago.
I ain't heard that name in a cool minute. I didn't even realize he was the head coach.
I got something for you, Ear.
What's that?
Ear, did you hear about Jordan coming back to the NBA?
Yeah, I heard he's got a role on NBC.
That shit is gonna be crazy this year.
Hold
bro.
on. He's gonna be in the booth.
Yeah,
well, we don't know. They just says he's gonna have a role. Yeah, they just said he's gonna have a role. We don't know what his defined role is, but Jordan is gonna be working for NBC during the NBA season, this upcoming season.
It starts at Christmas time.
Oh wow.
Oh word. He's like, he was smoking a cigar. He's like, I start Christmas. 300 million.
Come on now, that's what they were saying on Gilbert Arenas podcast, man. Is they gonna allow him to smoke the cigar in the studio?
He will be doing the programming as a contributor when the upcoming season starts in October.
Yeah, on my mama. Yeah, I can't wait for that, bro. Carmelo Anthony is Carmelo Anthony, Jamal Crawford, Reggie Miller, and somebody else.
Hey, Carmelo Anthony, bro, he had Lala has some tatas.
Carmelo Anthony and Jamal Crawford are Jordan athletes under the Jordan brand. So Jordan pulling strings, man.
Hey, that's badass.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jamal Crawford, Carmelo, and Reggie. Yep.
Yep, on my mama, 100%.
And remember, Reggie and Michael went out a lot. That's gonna be fun.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
You think Mike's gonna get mad if someone talks over him?
Reggie had 11 points or 9 points in 3 seconds, 5 seconds or something like that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was 8 seconds. He had 11 points. He had two threes and a steal.
Oh, my mama, facts.
I was about to say there was
That's
two.
that's my era of basketball.
Oh yeah, that's what I grew up with.
I'm looking terrible on camera. That's why my shit been off, bro.
Hey, man,
that's my era though, bro.
Thick and thin.
Come on now. Hey, you see this comment right here that Peacock said, Lee?
So the actual schedule release is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah,
7 hour time in Texas. Yeah.
So 5 o'clock. And we'll probably go live for play. What time y'all want to do Playmakers tomorrow?
I'm down for whenever you guys want to fire it up.
We're gonna fire it up. We try and shoot a little bit early. That way we can just, because it should be some more leaks that come out.
We're gonna get like little bits and pieces of games coming.
Yeah, I think we'll get some more leaks. That way we can talk about the shit that's already on.
Maybe 4:30 p.m. ish or something like that. If not 4 o'clock ish, I'm down.
I'll have a list already going to the games already announced anyway. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Alan said AT&T didn't necessarily merge with Pac Bell. They took over the company in whole, including their regional divisions, Pac Bell, Michigan Bell, Illinois Bell, etc., etc. Oh my mouth.
Okay, yeah, because I remember in 1999.
All right. Pro Football Talk just said Derek Carr is extremely unlikely to attempt a 2026 comeback to football.
Yeah, who said that he was even going to? He's done, and forget about him. And he's not memorable, so no one will remember him.
He said,
Hey, Bo, can we get a Italian accent? Forget about him.
Hey, forget about it. Hey, Derek Carr, forget about it.
Hey, Peacock said, oh, wait, hold on. I got my bad.
You think Derek Carr's good? Hey, forget about it.
I got to do something because I told Bogey I was going to do this yesterday, and Peacock just reminded me. Peacock said Fantasy Playmakers live schedule reaction show tomorrow, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. So let me go ahead and do this. I wanted to do this yesterday for the OJ. Yeah. Let's pull this shit up real fast.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's hard time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, we living that. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Could be one sitting in a pocket. I like to dip and dunk, but I rock it. Money, money, money is a topic. Win, win, win.
Yes, sir. The Playmakers is back, Brad. Tomorrow night, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We in the tilt. You already know Playmakers coming at you. We're going to just react like a motherfucker to the sketchy. And it is importante because, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm pretty sure Ted McMillan, if you guys are feeling some Ted McMillan, bro, he might have a really bad schedule against quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Like,
sometimes these things matter. You know what I mean? You might have a running, like, okay, For example, on paper right now, Saquon should start week 1 absolutely murdering. Javonte Williams, on the other hand, maybe not so much, right? He's starting against the Eagles. Like, we're going to be able to diagnose some of these things, and even if it is overreacting or not.
100%. We'll have all the bye weeks. Peacock just said week 14 is murderous, bro. 100%. That's the week before the playoffs start. 100%.
That's the first week. Oh, yeah, that's the last week of the regular season. You're right.
100%. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. So, yeah, we definitely in the building tomorrow, man. 100%.
Yeah, man.
Alan said, and the NFL will end up buying the UFL and the CFL and start having the NFL minor leagues in Canada, Mexico, El Caribe, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand. The draft will be 52 rounds. Teams will start signing 100 UDFAs.
I like that. That's in the world where we live in. What was it? We're doing 20-week seasons now.
I think he said 24 weeks.
24
all the way to St. Patty's.
Wow, so that might be their 10-year plan here, huh? How long have we been playing with a week 17? Since 2021? Yeah, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow, we're going into 5 years. This is the 5th season of us having a 14-week regular season. Yeah, because 2020 it was still only 16 weeks.
Peacock said, yeah, the long version. Pause. 100%, man. We got to get the people ready. I wanted to play it yesterday when we ended the show. I told Bo, man.
Bones, how can you in hype? That was your moment, Bones.
Oh, now on my mama, he turned up. He's so turned up, he knocked his fucking hat off. 100% on my mama. You know what I mean? We in this motherfucker, man.
Yo, Bones needs a name tag.
Nah, man,
come on now. You know what time it is.
Hat on. You know what? That's right. You know what? We'll figure it out. He'll be all right.
And Peacock stay cooking. He said might have to do some more Mutant League graphics. Get Bones Justice on the cover of the thumbnails. Come on now, he's part of the crew.
He's the unspoken member, huh?
It's Bogey and Bag of Bones.
Come on now, Bag of Bones.
Me and Bones are about the same weight.
Bogey, we ain't that far off ourselves.
Shout out to Bones, man. Oh, my mama.
Let's call him Bob. Bag of Bones. B.O.B.
Come on now.
Hold on, bro. His name is Bones, bro. Don't disrespect him, bro. I'm bringing him to Vegas, bro. Say that to him. Say that to him in Vegas, bro.
Say it to him in Vegas.
Hey, if we rob the RV, bro, we're bringing Bones.
Bones is gonna be in the mob at the draft, helping people with their draft.
Well, he's gonna fit in perfectly fine if it's that dry heat. He's gonna be hot as hell.
Nah, he'd be straight.
We can always put him on the grill.
Bones is gonna outlive all of us.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Oh,
we having ribs for dinner.
Bones has already lived several times over.
Shout out to Bones, man, 100%.
You know what I mean? He didn't win championships, bro. He didn't win championships. So wow, this is actually badass. So the Playmaker joint's going, right? My phone rings. It's my girl. And it's funny because this is how you know you got a good woman. When my phone rings and I'm not expecting her to call me, I immediately get frightened. Oh no. Hello. She's like, you want to go to Vegas for our anniversary? Fuck yeah. She's like, it's only $59 tickets right now. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta book mine. Because like she's going to Vegas with her girls the week after we're going. Right. So we're already been like actively checking. And it's Tuesday. So we always check Tuesdays. Because if you want some good game, check the prices on Tuesdays. This is just, I've been traveling forever. I don't know why, but it is just what it is. Check on Tuesdays, you usually get a better deal. So she's like, there's $59 round trips right now. I said, what?
That's crazy.
Like, no, I said one ways. I said, oh, I heard round trips. I'm like, hell,
I thought it was round trips. I was to say that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's still fire. Well, because she doesn't like she doesn't want to fly like cheap though. You know what I mean? So like she's talking about the whatever the fuck deal she found. It might be, I don't think it's Southwest. It might be Southwest. I forget what she said. I couldn't really hear it because I'm slapping the Playmakers. I'm like, hurry up, get it out, baby. What is it? And then I'm like, yeah, just book it. I'm down. I'm like, yeah. Come on. Vegas, what? Let's go. And going to Vegas as a couple, it's always fun because then that's when you actually go like eat at dope places. Because when I go with the homies, bro, we're not eating nothing but drugs and alcohol. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, on some food type shit. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that anniversary. 23 years. It's the Jordan year.
Congrats, big bro.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's the 22nd year. My bad, not the Jordan year yet.
Ain't nothing wrong with the deuce.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
The Emmitt Smith, that's the Emmitt Smith anniversary. Even though we ain't Cowboy fans, that's the first deuce that I can think of off the dome. Pause. You know what I mean?
I remember last year I told her, I said, damn, isn't that crazy? Last year I was like, that's over half our life now. You know what I mean? And when you put things in perspective type of shit.
It's amazing how time flies.
Come on now, them is facts.
Yeah, it's the only thing that you can't defeat.
Exactly.
Listen, if you see me fighting a grizzly bear, don't help me help the grizzly bear. All right? Father Time, on the other hand, though, no one stands a chance.
Oh, they say that Cassie taking the stand today.
Oh, this is good television.
And it's 3 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock over there. So court about to wrap up here. So she might already take the stand.
JD, we might need to start going live and just watching the fucking the court shit because they're broadcasting.
Nah, they ain't broadcasting.
Oh, they're not. Oh,
nah, it's federal.
Oh, because it's federal. Okay. Yeah, it's not civil. You're right.
TMZ says right now, unspeakable things done to Cassie. This was posted an hour ago, and it's 43 minutes worth of footage.
Wow, they're gonna be in there watching.
And Cassie is pregnant right now. Right? Cassie, she's like 8 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant right now on the stand.
Wow, she made it
that
out.
Shit crazy.
I think this is like her because remember that was the whole thing too. She never would he would never have he didn't want to have kids with her, something like that.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was part of the whole remember I went down the rabbit hole, the Kim Porter thing and the whole and like the stuff in the book and like they reference Kim and I mean Diddy and Cassie and like how even with J-Lo he was like him and J-Lo they had the same hype. They're like they're not trying to have no kids. This is for the clout. Like you know what I mean? And then here's Cassie. She has no idea. She's what world she was caught up in. Like you know, in early on. You know what I mean? You know, thinking that she's gonna have someone to like like it's that it's like predatory behavior. You know, she wants to be famous and an artist and you know what I mean? Then sex slave. That's what happens allegedly.
Allegedly, facts. Bake said, "Time doesn't exist. You're just in the wheel of samsara, getting recycled through the universe."
I can't argue that. I do mushrooms in freeze time all the time. Then I come back and I'm like, "Oh no, where'd 8 hours go? I was frozen in time for 8 hours. Then I came back to Earth time."
Yeah, that shit.
Time is a construct. Construct.
I'm telling you, bro. I woke up.
I mean, time is not the same everywhere else.
What day was that? Oh, that was
us on Earth. How we spin on the axis, and then how we go around the Earth. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was Sunday. Sunday, bro. I didn't get out to bed till after 7 o'clock. I haven't done that. I don't know how long. And you know, even with me being on the
JD's
IR,
usually like if I'm up at 5, I know JD's already up for 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Man, that shit, bro. That shit crazy. Oh my mama. That time, and I feel like I missed several hours of the day. I hate that shit. I love being up at 5, 6. You know what I mean? 100%, bro. So just like how you said, 8 hours.
I barely started doing that like the last like 2-3 years. Waking up and like I wake up just because like I'm up like 5:30 because my girl's alarm goes off and I'm just like I'm up. I'm up.
Oh, every day.
You know what I mean? But then that's like the only quiet time too, though.
100%.
Kids all asleep. Because you know what I'm saying? And then the regular hustle and bustle during the year, boom, they get up. You know, I gotta get them up. You know what I mean? Breakfast, boom, get them all going. Then jump on the pod. You know what I mean? In the meanwhile, while they're doing breakfast, I'm making all my work calls. It's funny because all my days usually compacted before noon. You know what I mean? Everything that I gotta do, and then anything else, I'm usually setting up for the next morning. Like as far as work goes, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I gotta call such and such in the morning and make sure such and such brings this over here, and you know what I mean. Like, it's all easy work, but it's all timing. So that I am someone who's actually very obsessed with time. because it's the only thing. It's the thing that you'll never win in a race. You know what I mean? So
It's facts, bro.
and it's the one thing we all have the same on the world. We all have the same 24. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
What you do with it, right? Like that's the one thing that's not biased to or discriminant to any of us. All on the world, we all have the same 24.
Talk about it. Them facts. Alan said the last comment was connected to part one. The NFL's eyeing a 24-week schedule, two bye season with a St. Patrick's Day Super Bowl. Guinness and Jamo sponsoring it. Everyone shit faced, and no one remembers game. New tradition.
Let's go.
Jamo
and that's when they'll finally make it a holiday on the Monday, the Super Bowl Monday, where everyone's just off because they're hungover. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Johnny. Johnny said time is abstract concept developed by carbon-based life forms to monitor their own demise. Thundercleese, the Brack Show. Excuse me.
That's my cousin.
I butchered that. My bad, Johnny. Johnny said, "What up,
Brad Show?"
Come on now. And then Johnny said, "What up, though? Just pulled that move. Woke up at 5, smoked a bunch, ate some breakfast, and went back to sleep until now." Come on now.
Let's go. You know what I mean? I think he's a swing shifter too. So you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? Get up, get to it. Hey, if you got some time, hey, sleep is the shit. If I can get more sleep, I would.
I call it beauty rest, man, because that's the only way you can recover is, that ain't the only way, but that's part of your recovery is sleep. 100%, bro. You got to be able to.
I need to bat the tank, like in Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You just get suspended in this tank and it heals you. Yeah, it's pretty badass. One day.
Oh, my mama. Alan said, "For sure."
You already know.
Come on now.
Yeah, Brad. This is gonna be dope, man. Because as a Niner fan, you know, me, you know, we gang members. Shout out to Bones, he's a gang member. Yeah, I mean, we got a last place schedule, so I'm interested. I'm actually interested as fuck to see how its schedule lays out. Like, because a lot of times the NFL, if they want you to do it, bro, they'll give you the alley-oop. Like, for example, the Texans, they're playing 2 LA teams this year. If they're both on the road, I can see them playing them back to back, and that's the NFL throwing them an alley-oop. Remember when we died in New York?
That was early in the season. Yeah, that was at the beginning of the season.
That was right after the Super Bowl. They tried to throw us an alley-oop by like, all right, you guys are playing New York twice. We're just going to have you back to back so you don't have to travel. Because that's another thing too, is when you see the schedules, like what's the travel looking like? You do have teams that historically travel bad if you're a West Coast team going west to east, right? You know, good thing like the Shanahans and the Sean McVays, we don't need to worry about them. They travel very well. You know what I mean?
Well, the teams that travel the most are the Chargers and the Rams.
The Chargers travel very bad going west to east historically.
It goes Chargers, Rams, Seattle, Jacksonville, San Francisco, Atlanta. The least traveled team is Cincinnati.
So we do got Frisco traveling like a motherfucker with our easy schedule. Okay.
Cincinnati only travels 8,000 miles.
Yeah, remember I said they didn't sell enough TVs to make the flights. They fly fucking commercial.
Buffalo's only flying 10,000 miles.
That's because, like Bogey said, they giving them a fucking layup to get right back to the fucking at least an AFC championship. They want them well rested for the fucking end of the season.
Them to have an eat.
Baltimore got 10,000. Detroit got 11.
On paper, we got the fourth easiest schedule of the Niners, but like if we're traveling the most, that's going to put a damper on that at one point or another.
The only thing about us though, Bogey, is remember the Bartolo family is from the Eastern time zone, so we got a place to stay, comfortable place.
Oh, you ain't lying?
Oh, my mama.
Shout out to our man Jordan Love, and because it just reminds me, there was another dude that we used to work with. His name was Jake, and he was from Ohio.
Is he from State Farm?
No, but
anyways, that was a good one, Lee. I like that.
Yeah. Plus, there's several Jakes from State Farm at this point. But anyways, he told me, I didn't know this, bro. He's like, you know, the Niners organization, their main headquarters, or not their main, but one of their
headquarters in Ohio.
Yeah, that's where they from.
Started. I said, word.
Yeah, that's where the DeBartolo family is
one
from.
of the biggest fan bases in Ohio. I was like, word.
Yeah. Oh, my mama. So they got their money. They was making strip malls, I think. I think that's how they started because they come from the construction family as well, I think.
Word.
Yeah,
and strip malls did become a big thing in the 70s.
So whenever we play 2 games on the East Coast, that's where they go stay at. They got like fat shit out there, bro.
Oh,
100%.
See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Bang, bang. We travel well.
Yeah, bro, this schedule release about to be lit.
We lit tomorrow night, man. Them is facts.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Fucking redraft season is here, man.
What was that?
Redraft season is here.
Yeah, we in full effect.
We in full effect. We are filling up a 32-man league, $50. We are 15.
We're 17 away from filling it up. I think it's more so like I think we actually have 24 because I have a bunch of for sure I just haven't sent the link to. Like, for example, like Peacock's in there. I know he's in there, so it's actually 16. And then like I know AJ wanted it in. So there's just a bunch of people that I just haven't sent it to yet. Bake said he wanted it in. Like this one's gonna be 32 of us all, but it's gonna be the one opportunity where we can get 32 of us together to just go to absolute war. Super badass.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, holler at any of us, anybody that's interested. You know what I'm saying? You can holler at me on Instagram, GenWealthNet _ all one word. Holler at JD Hart #2 start on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, listen, we out here. You know what I mean? If you want to go to war with us, let's fucking go. This Diddy case about to go crazy. This shit about to last for like a year. Maybe even more. It might take them like 3. It might take them like all summer just to go through the goddamn discoveries, bro. This was just crazy. Take that. Take that.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Take that. Yeah. Yeah, Playboy.
Yeah, Playboy. I need you to go up to Yonkers and go get me some Cambodian breast milk. That shit was hilarious.
That motherfucker took one sip of that. He knew it was him.
Come on now. Hey, Peacock said Christian McCaffrey prefers to get at least 9 hours of sleep. He wakes up at 8 a.m. and goes back to bed at 10:30. He need that beauty rest, man. I'm telling you.
You know what? We need to bump his numbers up. I think we need to start logging for a 25th hour in the day. We can get him up to 10 hours. He still have his whole thing. There it is. We gotta remove daylight savings and add another hour.
Come on now.
Football season.
And then Bake said he in the 32 teamer. Let's get it.
Oh, he's already in. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I got a whole list. I just got to shoot the link out again.
And he
when
said
I
he
was
just
trying to fill it up like 2 months ago. People were like, "Hold on, bro, just come back around."
And Bake said he ready for the Bake said he ready for the second dynasty to start rocking.
Yep. We got 8. I thought we had 9, but Ghost said he's gonna pass on this one, so we have 8 again because AJ's in there. Shout out to my son's throwing down. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going down. That one's gonna fill up sooner than later. I'm actually gonna get on it. I intend on filling it so we could probably do the draft order race on the Friday morning show, and then I'll have that kicked off over the weekend.
And then Johnny said, "Breast milk, you make my day."
Oh no! What's her name's on? She's gonna take the stand pregnant to these and be like, "Ooh, $70 million for some breast milk." Cassie breast milk.
And Look, and then Bake said, "Who's the greatest rapper of all time?" Dylon, and Dylon. Oh my mom.
Hey, he straight choked out Wyclef.
Oh, everything. Real talk.
Hey, it is hilarious too how they were just like, get any guy with dreads that has like a goatee thing. Boom, Wyclef. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yes.
No.
Dylan. All right. I think that might be him. You know what I mean? We've been rocking.
Mm-hmm.
We just hit 3 hours on my mom. About to be 12 o'clock, 3:05 in.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? And for all the East Coasters, you know what I mean? We're coasting you through the rest of your day at work. All you Midwestern or Central Timers, I know y'all is probably getting off your lunch right now. You know what I mean? And for everybody else on the West Coast, you know what I mean? Y'all enjoy your lunch. Definitely stay locked in. We got the 2025 premiere of The Playmakers. We're back, baby.
It's facts.
Tomorrow evening. Yeah.
All right, fellas. You have a good rest of your day, and I'll check you out tomorrow.
100%, bro.
Yeah,
You too, big
To all
bro.
our subscribers, we'll see you.
100%. We appreciate y'all for pulling up and rocking with us. 100%. Like Bog said, tomorrow, man, schedule at least. We'll be rocking this motherfucker out.
What time do you put? What, like 6:30?
We'll get.
I think it's 7 your time, Lee.
Okay.
So
Sounds
we're gonna. Yep, 100%. Until tomorrow, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah.